Why are you still?
Hey man, you ain't gonna be yelling back and forth from way over here, dude.
Why are you still?
Here we go share the mic.
What is happening right now?
We sharing the mic. We sharing the mic.
Glasses. What is happening?
We sharing the mic.
King just lied and said I attacked him.
Well, hold on. Wait.
In front of.
Wait, hold on. Let's get back. Hold on.
Wait a minute. Wait. Was this a physical attack?
It is now. He's in my space. It is becoming physical. He's in my space now.
Attack. I'm mad at both of y'all.
Hey, he's in my
waiting for me to
space.
get here to see King get choked out. Finally.
You wanted to see that?
Yes.
We'll instant replay that one. Okay. He had me laid down, choke, fist ready to hit me in my face and everything. Man, shit. Back to you, sir. This is like I was telling Trap the other day.
Oh boy.
A lie is real, you know. So when you say I'm lying, no, it's real to me. You attacking me. To you, it may be a lie. To me, it's real.
How this shit turned to therapy?
Yes.
What are we doing?
The niggas over here on the couch. What the fuck you think it is? Two niggas on the couch. It better be therapy.
So what? Okay.
What the fuck?
So
Damn.
So why do you feel like Glasses? Why do you feel like Glasses attacked you?
The doctor's in the house.
Why do you feel like Glasses attacked you? What did he do?
He's gonna tell you the story.
Is he gonna tell me the story?
Yeah.
No, he wants you to tell the story.
Damn, I just get.
Don't clam up now.
I just want to see now.
Like, come on. You didn't just go see now.
I just want to see now.
All right, give us the story. Come on, what happened? Why did he attack? Why you feel attacked?
Can we just move on? We passed that.
Nigga, the nigga's on the couch with you, not talking. Like,
don't worry about his problems. Just take.
We worried about yours. We worried about yours right now.
What's the topic today, Coach?
All right, King, you finally got your chance to get your grievances off, and you clam up.
Because I will give my grievance off one-on-one.
I need to know what happened now.
There he goes. There we go. Chatty. There we go.
Chatty?
You like mess, don't you, Coach?
I don't dislike
it. Ain't no mess, Coach. It's a good day to start this Friday off.
So you gonna tell us why you feel attacked or no?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Anyway, Glasses, you gonna start us off, man? You gonna get us going?
I guess we're gonna have a moment of silence. Until Trap comes and starts it off.
What did I miss? What is going on right now?
You still Coach.
The fuck is going on? What's happening, guys? Somebody need to talk. Glasses, go. Get us going. Say something.
He miming today. Glasses is miming today. You running the show. He said if we could pick up the slack. Can you pick up the slack?
So what is okay? So is this what it stems from? Did you say something like that?
No.
Is that why you feel? Did you say something about?
You really
no,
trying
I'm saying
to find
because
out, huh?
Yeah, I really am.
You can't just roll the show. Talk about no ceilings, lunch hour, support.
Okay.
So no podcast show.
You want the person who's the last person to know what the topics are to roll the show. Like, I'm sure
I don't know what the topics are either.
You know what the topic is. Now, why you got G up in here quiet?
I know I got G quiet.
I've never heard you. I never seen him be this quiet in my life. So what'd you do? You must have did something.
Hey, that's why I'm just high. Okay. I'm just high. That's all I'm going to say.
What did I just walk into? Why are you guys acting like this right now? Like, it's showtime now. Like, now y'all need to shake hands, make up, and let's.
We're not mad at each other. What the fuck?
Okay, seem like you're okay-ish, but
he's okay too. Man, don't do Coach like that, man. Come on, man. Coach is going crazy.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this what y'all said y'all gonna do some weird shit today? Is this it?
Oh my God. Oh,
is this the weird shit y'all got planned? Y'all gonna just sit here and watch me? Is this okay? I see what's happening now.
Look, don't do him like that.
Okay, I see what's going on.
No, don't do him like that. No, don't do him. No, I'm not. Don't.
I see what's happening right now.
Don't do this.
No,
What's happening?
No, I didn't say we're gonna do anything.
I see what's going on.
So the nigga lied.
So you go back to the lie.
This is the problem. This is the nigga problem.
Yeah, get the mic.
You're not gonna do this?
Get the mic, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. So King was late.
No, I wasn't late.
King got here at 11:57.
Okay.
Right? Joker was here.
Okay.
King reorganizes the studio, right? This is he fixes the studio. He's been doing it the whole time. So now every time I look for something, I can't find what I'm looking for.
Okay.
So Joker's here. Shout out to Joker, right?
Joker.
Joker's here, right? And I can't find the extra mic and the extra mic cables because where I left them, they're not here. But I'm looking for them. So now we're running behind.
Okay.
The show's supposed to start at 12.
Right.
King gets here about 11:56, 11:57. Right? Now I'm like, hey, King, where's the extra cables and the mic? Like, you know what I mean? We missing the fourth cable and mic. We had 6 or 7 of them, but we for sure should have 4. And so now he's starting to look around. It's 12. We don't have Joker's thing hooked up. So I'm like, damn, man. I'm like, I didn't really say too much. I'm like, man, where's the damn mic? Shit, can you just be moving the stuff around? Now I can't find it. I don't know where it's at. So it's worse when you're not here. So now I really don't know where it's at.
Okay.
So we finally Jimmy rig it, right? I get a short cable that comes over here. So it's kind of hanging out. We don't have the long cables that we need. So we Jimmy rig it. I'm like, damn, King, man, we need to. No, we finally get a Jimmy rig, and he mad. He frustrated because he can't find the cables and mics that he put up. And he like, see, now we got to fix. And you are attacking me. That's what he said in front of Joker.
King. You didn't want to say shit that earlier.
Exactly.
Yeah, come on, now you
in
want
front
to
of Joker and Zena.
Well,
why?
If the stuff is wrong,
This is all the facts.
No, it's
I try to give you the floor. You didn't want it. Now you want to talk.
Exactly. Which is the problem, right? Instead of him saying, hey, G, my bad, fool. My bad. Right? Which is cool because King ain't got it. It's my partner, my nigga.
Right.
But he didn't say my bad. He's like, yeah, Glass is attacking me. I'm like, that's what he said.
Get it off.
So I said, how am I attacking you? I said, how am I attacking you? Like, I don't have the cable. You move the stuff around. So when you late showing up, I wasn't late. I'm like, King, what if we needed 10 minutes to set it up and you not here, but you the ones that know all the mic and the cables is at? Oh, well, you know, well, I'm just saying, you don't got to talk about me like that in front of everybody. You just wait till it's just me and you. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I thought this was an amicable conversation that we were trying to solve
King,
the
like
issue.
being out in front of
Exactly.
company.
Like in front of company. Like, and he just get at me.
You need to go on and start the show.
And then, so instead of him saying, my bad, G.
You need to go on with it. It's done.
No accountability.
I said, I'll go by the storage and look. Let's go.
That is not about the storage. He could have just said, you know what, that's true, G. But he said in the president. So I'm like, my bad. I didn't know you running. Instead of you saying, but
the show's late.
But you don't think it's important for me to say what should happen?
But King.
Versus you saying what happened?
Well, it's time to go, though. You saying I make you late. Let's go. You wait for me to say I'm back.
I'm not waiting for you to say my bad. I'm saying if you was going to say anything, I would imagine that would be the thing to say versus you worried about them. You got me looking crazy. I'm the one that's late.
I got you looking crazy because you already said it was me that did it.
And then you said I'm attacking you.
Crazy because you already said it was my fault. So you looking crazy.
So because he's setting the precedence. So he's setting the precedence. So like I'm like, well, you know what? You sit up in the front. If you setting the precedence of the show.
Because I say nothing about the show.
Okay, so King. So first off,
I didn't say nothing about the show. You said it was late. I said, well, okay.
How you want to do all this talk when you don't have the mic?
King, but I'm just wondering why you don't look at this like a badge of honor, though, King?
Hey, when I say don't mean nothing.
Exactly.
But I'm saying, but why you don't look at this like a badge of honor? So this is how important you are to the show.
Exactly.
Like to where
I swear to God, on Olivia's soul. On Olivia's soul.
Come on, man.
On Olivia's soul. On my mother's soul, rest her peace. On my mother's soul, rest in peace.
Don't do that. Don't.
On my life.
See what you made him do.
King,
how you mad?
You are super important to the show.
How are you mad that you're important to the show?
The lifeblood. You the lifeblood of the show. You keep the show pushing and running.
How are you? Why? Because you're the light. Because you are important to the show.
You made him go to his mom, man. Now it's weird.
What? I made him go to his mom.
Yeah, now it's weird.
Okay, King. So
lack of accountability.
King, you know how much I can't. King. You know how much I don't be on the side with G. But goddamn, King, you are the one nigga in the whole show's time that I've been on here said I sided with G. One nigga, and you seen the whole lunch table jump on his ass.
Like historically of people knowing us.
Yes. Know that
historically of people knowing us, that's the first time in life somebody ever said you sided with me.
Hell no.
And then
King, I say that all the time.
Hey, King, you are really showing like accountability right now. And you can I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious, bro. This is crazy. You don't even want to be called important. You was like, no, I'm not important. Fuck that shit.
No, I'm not important for a goddamn cable.
Yeah, you are,
What you
man.
mean? You need me, nigga? You need me?
Yeah, you important.
Yeah, I need you.
Need, no,
You
no,
know,
no.
I
That's not-
need you,
He mad at
Glasses.
us. He mad. We need you, King. You need me?
I need
What the
you,
fuck
Glasses.
is you thinking? How could you need me in this life?
See the shit I go through?
How could you
gotta
need
see
me?
this? You gotta see
You don't
this?
go through
You
shit.
mean to
You
tell me
got
Glasses?
good footage.
You mean
Joker?
to tell me, Glasses, you didn't
Because
know
we're gonna
everything
rewind this
was
to the
that?
very
You
beginning,
need me
'cause
to
I know
be
you
here to
record
do
stuff
the
from
job?
very beginning when you come in.
Yeah.
So we know we could go back to your
I
footage.
walk up in
stay
here
ready.
10, 12 minutes, 20 minutes late. Y'all got show running. Y'all just walk up in here and just get in where I fit in. But we need you before the show start. We need you. We need you to get this shit going on. Somebody guest come. We need you it to be set up.
So
properly.
that's why the nigga said sit in his seat and run the show.
Because that's exactly.
But I could though. I know how to push
Exactly.
the buttons.
That's
all that.
another
So
thing.
then
You
what's
could
the
have.
problem?
You could have got
know,
up here and did
I
that.
could have started it and everything. He
King,
taught me how to do
King,
that
you're
before.
dope. You're dope.
You know,
Exactly.
You mad?
but it's
'cause-
his show.
You mad because you dope and you got responsibilities
show.
and you slacked on your responsibilities
his
one
show.
time and
Exactly.
somebody talked to you about
One
it.
time,
show.
exactly.
All you
That's
gotta
the
say
truth.
is like,
It's
all right,
your
my bad,
show.
G. Hey,
Exactly.
It's
I
not my
messed up.
bad.
Like, Coach, my
It is
bad.
your
My
bad.
bad. I've been missing boxing. No excuses. I'm not blaming you. You know
Oh,
what,
here
Coach?
we go.
You know what, Coach? You've been coaching your kids and doing a good job. So it's your fault. No, my bad, Coach. I've been
It is
thrown
your
off
fault, Coach.
Whole life.
Stay
No
on
excuses.
his ass.
Accountability.
Stay on his ass.
Accountability. See, I just took accountability. Accountability.
Let me get on the shoulder of you.
No,
You
no,
know?
go back so people can see you.
They can. The thing keeps swinging. Because you said the cord is short.
King, you dope, bro. We
Gotta
need
go
you.
back.
We need you to be on your
See,
shit.
I hate this. See, Joker would know why this thing is it's doing this weird focus thing.
In and out. The
Yeah.
camera. Joker?
This is right up his expertise.
Joker, that was your hint.
No,
Can
it
you fix
wasn't.
the
It
camera?
wasn't a hint.
Why it goes in and out?
It wasn't a hit.
I don't know anything about that camera. I have no idea what kind of camera that is. I don't even know where this footage is coming. Is it but that camera right there with the bass guitar?
Yep.
Yeah.
What is it? What kind of camera is that?
It's a Sony A50-100.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do with those.
He still would know.
You still wouldn't know.
And he still would know. If he looked at it, he'd be like, "Oh, I know it's wrong. You just hit this
Is
button."
it still wigging
do
out? I mean,
this.
it looks focused to me.
It goes in and out of focus.
Hmm.
It's kind of weird. But I think it also could be the lens.
I look pale as fuck back here.
You do.
It's the light though. We have you
I
lit
know.
there.
I know. Hey, this light make you look like man.
No, you always
When
look
they
like
showed
that,
that
Coach.
light on
Always
me,
look
I was
Coach,
like,
you
oh,
always
no.
look like that.
Nah, for real.
Stop it. Yeah, stop that.
I'm a
bullshit.
dark skinned gentleman.
No, you're not a dark skin.
No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here, noon Pacific Standard Time on No Ceilings by Glasses Malone YouTube page. If you're on Twitter, retweet this link. If you're on Facebook, share this post. If you're on YouTube, like this. Go on and like this. It's the autofocus. Okay, we can turn it off. Okay, cool. I'm gonna turn it off.
Oh, somebody inside the
Yeah, my boy Schwab, who do all the thumbnails,
Okay.
one of the most important and underrated parts of the show. You can't do it now though. Can't do it now.
Let me look.
It's too late now.
Can't do it now because we already started. Yeah. Can't start. We already started. So we do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Fresh episode dropping on a Friday. Conversations about a certain type of terrorism. I forgot the word. Forgive me.
A certain type of terrorism.
Yeah. Hold up. I wrote it down. Hold up. I got you. Wrote it down.
Like homegrown terrorism? Like
No. It's called
Huh?
It was I'm gonna tell you. It's called stochastic terrorism.
Stochastic?
Stochastic terrorism.
stochastic.
Stochastic terrorism.
What does stochastic mean?
Like chaotic.
Well,
Chaotic?
it's different. Stochastic is like when something stochastic terrorism. Let me read the definition again. Hold on. Stochastic terrorism is the public demonization of a group or person that incites lone-wolf violence with statistically probable and unpredictable individual acts of violence. No, you didn't fuck with that?
That's
the,
heavy.
That's the chaos part of it.
Yeah, that's
Stochastic.
Yeah.
the whole description is crazy.
No, it's not that crazy though. If you think about it, and it's a really good podcast. I did it with Trap because Peter is
Mhm.
moving. Peter is looking at some property in Memphis and some property in somewhere else. He's about to buy a multi-unit property, so he's been out of the mix. And I don't like doing the podcast with bad audio.
Yeah.
So he don't have his interface. So me and Trap did it, and it was good. It was really good. we talked about Charlie Kirk a little bit. We talked about different things that were revolving around the idea. And it's a really interesting podcast. You can listen to it on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcasts from. You subscribe to the No Ceilings Podcast. Executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. We're gonna get this thing cracking. Busy B did a DJ Vlad interview. What up with it, Wash Boy?
G,
Yes, sir.
before you go on, is my mic live? Can people hear me?
Yes, they can.
They can?
They can.
A shout out to Jacob Vicena. Is that how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
He said, tell the Joker, please, that I love Welcome to the Show and all the orphans. Shout out. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for acknowledging me. I wanted to just say that real quick before you get started, so we don't lose him in the chat once people start talking.
Amen.
Hell yeah.
Busy B, hip hop pioneer, original MC, went on DJ Vlad's television show, Vlad TV, and he was saying that Drake,
I got you,
was,
man.
I know it threw everything off with King and the shenanigans.
Oh, here we go again.
He was saying that Kendrick Lamar is hip hop and Drake wasn't hip hop. He was saying that Drake was just rap, which is crazy because I thought about this title. I thought about the title before that thing happened, but it was something specific he said. And he was saying he doesn't speak culture. He doesn't speak for the culture. He doesn't speak for the culture. And it's really, really being trying to tell people the difference between hip hop and rap for a long time.
Yeah.
We at this point, once I finally got a real grasp and I ran it by some of the legends in New York and the legends in Los Angeles, I got something that everybody felt was close enough. I have took it and made it my business to implement the concept to everybody. Rap is the expression of hip-hop music that was popularized by hip-hop music. Rap existed before hip-hop. Hip-hop is this cultural, it's this culture, it's the way you live.
It's an attitude, identity.
You know what it was? We talked about it in ADHD. Shout out to, who was it? Was it Trill?
It might have been Trill or Rashad. Might have been Rashad too.
They was talking about Rastafarian versus reggae.
Oh yeah. I forgot who said. I think that was who said that. I forgot who said that take. That was a great take though. Tell them what it was though. That was dope. That was a fine one.
He explained that Rastafarian is the lifestyle that produced reggae music. But everybody who makes reggae, who does reggae music or dancehall music isn't Rastafarian. That's where we at in hip hop. Hip hop has been along so long now. It's been a while, excuse me. It's been around so long now that everybody who raps is not hip hop. Everybody does not represent the culture, as they say. And that culture specifically is street urban culture. It don't sound, I know it sounds crazy. When you hear the brothers from New York, all the legends, they are so filthy with culture that they don't have to express that. They don't have to keep saying, oh, you know what? Because it's natural to them. Like, people in New York are on top of each other. Like, it's like if you stack a bunch of meat in a pan, like if you ever season a barbecue, right? And then you put all the meat in a plastic Tupperware set, it don't have to be perfect. You know what I mean? It could be on top of each other a little bit. That's New York. They just season that whole plastic tub, right? And then they just mix it up.
And every little bit get a little,
everything
get the right seasoning on it. Yeah.
That's how New York. Now it's gonna be some people that ain't got as much seasoning, but they seasoned. They seasoned.
It touched them a little bit. It touched them
way more, and it touched them a lot of bit because you mix it up, and that's New York. The train mix it up. Train is like hands. The transportation that the wealthiest person in New York takes and the poorest person in New York takes is the pan. That's the plastic. That's the plastic Tupperware, and they just be mixed up. And they just mix it up on the C train. They just be mixed up. They be hearing everybody talking. They get the attitude, the school. That's how it is. In New York, you can go to whatever school you want to. It's not like LA where you got to go to where you permitted, like here is your district and you got to go to school in this district. In New York, you could just go to which school. So all kind of people went to different schools. So people in New York, the reason street urban culture, the term was never defined, it was natural for them. You got seasoned with the street urban people in New York everywhere. And that's what makes it so special. That's why only a place like New York could have created hip hop. It's that type of unique place. It's just this plastic Tupperware, and they season everybody. Everybody season. It'd be a regular white man, and he'd start talking. He'd be like, yeah, but the Rakim paid in full, with Eric B. And he'll just start breaking down the whole album. This lyric, you'd be like, bro, me and Joker went the last time. Joker just talking to this man. He's like, man, gee, this shit is crazy. I'm like, I'm telling you, this is what happens.
Hey, New York.
Joker was having a blast. Joker was having a blast.
Shout out New York City, bro.
This is what happens to everybody when you go to New York. You'll be
nigga.
like, what the fuck is? I'm talking about the train, cause everybody. You be like a random nigga, BDP. They'll just start talking about the Boogie Down Productions album. He'll just start breaking it down. He'll be like, no. KRS his verse on this. You be like, what is this white man talking about? And he'll just be breaking that shit down. You know what I mean? And that's why New York is special. So it's hard for New York people to understand the rest of the world is not like that. It's hard. Even the East Coast, and not just New York City, but if you go to Boston, look at Mark Wahlberg, bro. Mark Wahlberg is a little more seasoned than the average white person in Los Angeles. Look at his mannerism. Look at his swag. Look at his style. Look at how he carries himself.
You think the rest of the white Bostonians are like that also?
Man, a lot of them motherfuckers is like that, dog. It's weird. Why you think the mafia act like that? Think about how the mafia act. Think about all the mafia movies you see. Ain't it a little swag versus the average white person we run into, coach?
Yeah.
They be like, the fucking mooly. They be just shoulders and shit. You know what I mean? They just kind of, it's like a style about them. And they just carry themselves, they think they niggas. I'm telling you, even if they don't like niggas, they think they niggas. They mooly ain't got no, it's just an attitude, bro. That's because the East Coast, everything, especially New York City, everything is on top of each other.
Like I like to say all the time, like New York, we don't build out, we build up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like that. So that goes along with then everybody being on top of each other too. Because New York ain't but so big. It ain't that big.
Remember, it's an island, coach.
Yeah.
It's an island with an island attached to the island.
Yeah.
So it's like this really. So when God seasoned, you know what I mean? Everybody, and then the train, and then people walking next to each other. They season each other. You know what I mean? And it be happening when they young. It's just a different place, bro. I'll give credit to New York City. That is really unique. You know what I mean? You could only, because there's white people that do not mix with us out here, coach. They never see us a day in their life. They see a black baby like, somebody from our walk of life, you know what I mean? Like, they clutch their purse. New York, ain't nobody clutching their motherfucking purse.
I don't know about that. I'm not going to agree with that.
Trap said he done met a couple women clutch their purse.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on where you're at, though.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not Manhattan.
Ain't no white person clutch their purse in Queens. Nobody clutching their purse in Bensonhurst.
You might go to Whitestone or Bayside or some shit like that. They're gonna look at you kind of crazy.
Yeah, they is.
That's like
broken. That's because they're gonna be looking at what your broke ass doing over here.
That too. It could be that. It could definitely be that. They got a place over there called Malibu or some shit like that. That's what the Sopranos and them used to shoot their movies at. Big ass houses, crazy. It's right by the Whitestone Bridge. It look crazy.
What do you think makes it so hard for people to take hip hop, the culture, seriously? That's a better question.
When they understand what it is, they can never take it seriously until they understand really what we mean when we say hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop culture and shit like that. As long as people keep on looking at it as being just music, then it ain't gonna be taken. I don't know what it's gonna take for people to understand. It's just a little bit more than music. You know what I'm saying? It was a culture created by, you know what I'm saying, poverty stricken, you know what I'm saying, Black and Hispanic communities. You know what I'm saying? And like they lived a certain way, they dressed a certain way, they talked a certain way. Everything was just done within a certain that they created. You know what I'm saying? Was nothing done like that before that.
Hey,
And
do you think that they don't take hip hop serious all the time because they only think it's rap, and when they see goofball rap,
Yeah.
they like, all right.
yeah, that's what it is.
But I think, so you think it's ignorant driving kind of the challenge of people understanding what it is, like they just don't know, so they like, no, because my whole life I thought hip hop was these songs.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Not until they realize that this is like, that's why I kind of don't. I gotta push back, and I'm like on it for it to be taught, and people can understand that it's more than just music. You know what I'm saying? And it could be taught to people as the same way they teach, like, you know what I'm saying, Muslim studies. You know what I'm saying, or like different type of, you know what I'm saying, cultures that they teach in schools and stuff. I'm like on the borderline of like, really like agreeing with it and not agreeing with it, but I think that would come along with people understanding what it is. That is just a little bit more than music, though. You know what I mean? That's what people gotta understand. But it's harder, basically. I don't know.
Maybe it was saying, but imagine hip hop.
I think it was saying who said that. I think it was saying who said that.
Imagine hip hop being Rastafarian.
Yeah,
that's what hip hop is. It's Rastafarian. It's that. Somebody said, "Oh, it's a religion." I'm like, that's just a way of life. That's just a discipline. It's a practice, just like hip hop. It's how you live, right? And rap is the music that hip hop can produce. Rap is the genre that people talk about.
Yeah.
Rap is the genre.
So when people say like a religion, so would hip hop be like if what Christianity and rap would be like gospel music?
Kind of, yeah. In a way.
I don't think so.
So
why not?
Because Christianity is a little bit more vague.
Because it's a category error. I think rap is a skill. It's like, you guys know what rap stands for, right? Originally, rhythm and poetry, RAP.
Rhythm and poetry, yeah.
Oh yeah, so it's a skill. It's a skill. Like you can take that skill and do, like, you can do carpentry in a public bathroom or at the Sistine Chapel. You could do, you know what I mean? It's a skill. Rap is something you do. Hip hop, I think, is like an immersive lifestyle, like we've been talking about. It's a culture, something that you live. It's an attitude. It has core tenets. It has like axiomatic principles, like authenticity above everything. Like you could be hip hop and be from Beverly Hills. You could be hip hop and be from Texas. You could be hip hop and be from Queens. But it's an attitude and it's a principle. Whereas rap is a skill, and then that skill got propagated with the commercialization of hip hop, in the 90s and 2000s. And of course it got commercialized, and then they took that skill and they commercialized it more and more and more and lowered the bars so that all you had to do was rap. Then they conflated it. Then they said, now rap is hip hop. And it's like, nah, see what I mean? There's a little bit of a difference of a category error there. So like Christianity talking about gospel music, it's like, no, that's a direct immediate outflow of it. And it'd be more like hip hop is the lifestyle. And then what we produce is authentic music. That would be like Christianity to gospel music. It wouldn't be like rap, because you could do rap anywhere in any genre. It's just like what people do, what's being commercialized. And then I feel like they just corporately conflated all that shit. They want people thinking that watered down bullshit rap is hip hop, and it's not. Very distinct.
Okay,
my boy.
Okay,
that's
real,
nigga. Cook, nigga. Cook.
Yeah,
trying to be like you. Trying to be like you,
baby. That wasn't bad.
Fresh Ed. King, what's up, man?
What?
Can you good, King?
Yeah.
I called your phone too, King. You ain't answered the phone. I was letting you know I was running late, man. What's up with that?
Man, if I talk to King, if I ever try to hold King accountable, I just never.
Here we go.
I try to let you know I was running late though, King. I ain't get no answer. What's up?
Coach already said you
Here's
said
a question,
10
Trap.
minutes.
Here's a question, Trap. Why are you telling King?
Because King the one who called me every day beforehand. Because he runs shit over here. He runs shit.
Right.
He runs shit. That's
let
why.
him know we need him.
Not talking.
Yeah, we can't let him know we need him.
He run the show.
King run the show. We need him. He like, you motherfuckers. You need me. How dare you?
Nah, definitely not, King. I appreciate you, bro.
Be around.
That's why I hit your line. I said I gotta hit King up right now before you hit me up right now. Because King will hit me up, be like, "Yo, where you at, Trap?"
Exactly.
So I had to hit him.
I was getting ready to hit you up, but Coach said 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was on the train.
But
I come here and turn my phone off. I got to turn my volume down and everything when I come in here. So,
You know, if I'm not looking at it, I won't know.
That, Coach. See what I'm saying?
Just,
See what I'm saying?
Hey, Trap. Hey, before we continue and get back into these deep waters, but hey, what's up? Hey, is this a blazer? What is this you got on right now?
I was thinking that same
my
shit.
shirt. It's a shirt. It's a shirt.
Hey, that
It's a shirt.
motherfucker fly, boy.
It's fly as fuck.
It's a shirt. Good luck.
Hey, I didn't get the memo, Trap. I didn't know we was doing that today. I didn't know we.
I was outside running around, so I just came. I go get a haircut, man.
It's just
the
a New York,
the shirt, that shit looks fly, boy.
Yo, good looking, because what it is, I had to go get ready to go. I'm going to DC tomorrow for you know what I'm saying, Digging in the Crate event. We're gonna be broadcasting live on the ADHD joint. So I had to go make sure I get shape up. You know what I'm saying? I had to pick up a little outfit or something. So I was out and about since like 9 this morning. All right, okay. I had to rush. I rushed to the crib. I'm gonna go after I finish here. I'm gonna go back out and go do a couple more things. I get right. But yeah, again though, real quick, if you're in the DC area, you know what I'm saying, pull up to the Sandlot Uptown. You know what I mean? Digging in the Crates crew. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be doing their event that they do though. You know what I'm saying? It's a vinyl event with it's curated by the people who attend the event. So I'm gonna be doing a broadcast from there live. It's from 6 to until. So if you're in the area, it's the after party to the Hampton versus Howard Classic game. So if you're in DC, pull up. Yeah, that's it.
So back to Joker's point, it's closer to like Rastafarian reggae. Reggae is even then they starting to even take reggae back. They like, nah, they make dance hall. They starting to really differentiate exactly what's happening. So hip hop is how you live. It's every day. Like the artistic expression of that street urban culture is what hip hop is. It's the expression of it that people can see. You know what I'm saying? And to Joker's point, there are a lot of people who grew up listening to rap music. They grew up listening to rap music. They grew up loving it, fucking with it. It's one of their favorite genres of music. It may not versus me where that was my everything. I didn't have any, like, I for sure wasn't playing no Cameo. I wasn't playing none of that other shit. But there's a lot of people who grew up and they enjoy rap songs. They really enjoy rap songs. And you have a lot of people taking the craft of rapping serious. They're taking the craft serious. They are dynamic. Post Malone's a prime example of a dynamic rap record making person using the melodic style that hip hop popularized, the melodic rap style, and he's making fantastic records. You could tell he liked rap music growing up. But it doesn't mean that he's hip hop because he makes the same music that hip hop can make. Hip hop also can make R&B. Mary J. Blige, a prime example. There's some really dope. Nate Dogg's a prime example.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just weird. And so when Busy Bee is saying that again, because shout out to the homie, he always at the lunch table. He just said something. He's saying that the OGs don't do a great job of explaining what's happening. And the truth is because they never had to fully define it. It's so innate to somebody from New York City. I mean, it is like natural. Like them niggas just like trap, you know, it's just natural. It's their everyday existence. You know what I mean? They just live it every day, second nature. It's like how people judge us for being Crips. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like it don't mean King got to snatch a purse or like or coach or anybody. You have to do something wrong. It's just how you live. It's just how you live. Being a part of the community, being a Crip or Blood is just how you live.
But you know what I come to realize though, and it was as I got older and shit. Cause I was at one point in like an ignorant state where I would feel like as if hip hop only had to look and be, if it ain't look like us, it ain't hip hop and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you really agree with me like that though, but I feel like hip hop look different depending on what area you come from, as far as street urban culture from your area like that.
Yeah, but the seed only grows in those places, and then the culture sprouts out. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's like oranges don't grow the same way everywhere. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like hip hop is only a seed that can be grown you know what I mean, in its inception in these really dense urban populated communities. That's why New York it's the most densely populated place, urban densely populated place in America. And that's why it only grows there. Like we watch other people kind of try, but it never really works out. That if you think about hip hop, that's why most of the time you start to like you'll see somebody like J. Cole, they'll start to look for their success. Forgive me, J. Cole, because I'm not shitting on you. It looks like New York City.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because you saw it how if it looked like straight up, you might not see the movement of people. I always tell Trap, this is something I realized too through my studies and all of my journeys, is it's the movement of we, and you have to have enough we people. Shout out to Steve. He said the most densely populated is actually Jersey, G. My bad, I'm sorry.
Man, you don't get the hell out of here with that damn shit.
Same thing.
All them little ass towns between fucking Trenton and Newark, man. Well, this is my densely pop, man. You don't get out of here.
So it's like a seed. So you plant the seed and then the movement of people. It's we. So you can see a movement. That's why NWA works so well. That's why Wu-Tang works so well. That's why it worked. LL, it works so well because it's the movement of a bunch of people. It's not this kind of sparsely populated place that one person is just rapping their story. Usually that person is rapping a movement of people. He's giving a voice to a bunch of voiceless people. It's really simple. I don't know how people can't get this. Hip hop is street urban culture artistically expressed through the elements, as people say, through the arts and elements. Whether you see graffiti as just an element, it's an art. Whether you see how people move, with dancing, whether you see how people DJing, whether you see rap, if anybody can rap. The Pope can make a rap album right now.
Bars.
It just wouldn't be hip hop. But it might be the hardest Catholic rap album of all time.
Probably.
And I would add authentic to that definition too. Not just street urban culture, but authentic, because authenticity is the key. Yeah. Because people can emulate street urban culture. They can like masquerade as such, you know what I mean? But like if it's authentic, it can be emulated because it comes from an authentic place. Like hip hop was born out of an authentic, oppressed, marginalized gutter situation and people that were stuck there ultimately by the fuckery of people in power at the top. That's what it all bled down to. People doing fuck shit, and then you wind up with these super oppressed, marginalized communities. The natural outwork and the authentic artistic expression from there is hip hop, and then rap became one of the main tenets of that. Because why? Think about it. Why is soccer the most popular sport on the planet? It's not because people like it. It's because of the simplicity. All you need is a ball and a field. You don't need a giant goal or a bunch of pads and all this other shit like we got in America. You could play soccer in Africa. You could play soccer in Australia in the jungle. Doesn't matter. As long as you have a flat space in the ball, you got it. So therefore, it's immediately relatable to everybody. Now, what does hip hop have and rap have, or I mean, rap more specifically have, that all the other instruments, all the other genres don't have? You don't need instruments. You got rhythm and poetry, which is just your word. Everyone has access to the English language. Everybody. It's the lingua franca of the world. So rap naturally blew up because of its simplicity, and the entertainment value is super high in comparison to the output, the necessary output. So you could spend $1 million a minute on a Pixar animation and it won't have the same cultural impact as the illest punchline you've ever fucking heard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the difference. The simplicity is the language, the logos. In the beginning was the word. You know what I mean? This is primary, and this is being amplified by the pain and the struggle of the marginalized. See what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's simple. So it's relatable and accessible to everyone. And then when it comes out of America, when it comes out the Big Apple, that's the pop culture definer. America, the big cities in America is the pop culture definer for the globe. So naturally, it just kind of trickled down out of there and people connected with it because it's real. It's authentic. People love it.
But what's dope? And this is to Trap's point. If you try to emulate it from somewhere else, it gets questioned. You know what I mean? Like if you just start emulating what New York is doing, like they'll try, like you can have a record, but it won't truly blossom into this huge and great thing unless it becomes authentic to the soil it's grown out of.
Correct.
Like the difference between like an orange in Florida and the orange in California. They're both oranges, but they are different in texture, You know what I mean? How they peel, what's
Because
going
of the
on,
input.
and the sweetness. Exactly. The soil itself. And then the climate that grows, right? The soil itself, and then the environment that is growing it. It's like right now we could all grow a coca plant, right? Does that make sense? Like we could create we could mask the
But it ain't gonna be like Colombia.
but we don't have the natural element to grow enough, cocoa plants or excuse me, the plants needed to make cocaine. We couldn't grow enough of them because their natural environment, their natural shit cultivates that. And that's kind of what it is with New York and everybody else. Like New York first thought like it needs to look like us, but it would never quite become special anywhere else unless
it looks like them.
Soil and the actual environment that is growing. So that to me became the seed planted only in these places. Like we've even seen it in a couple other places. You know what I mean? Where it's just Chicago, Memphis. You can see that seed growing, and it's just a little different.
I like to say I feel like it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere in the world. You know what I'm saying? But it just has to resemble about where you're from, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta resemble. Like I told you that one day. I said, yo, Montana got a urban. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, no, it don't.
No, they don't.
Montana ain't.
No. Montana got streets. They don't really have an urban population.
They ain't got enough people there.
They don't have enough people, and that's the thing.
So it's
hard.
Montana. Thank you.
The hardest part is when you just represent yourself, and I think that's what's wrong with hip hop right now. There's a lot of people doing it just to represent themselves. They're not taking into account a movement of people that they're speaking for. They're not giving a voice to the voiceless. They're the only person that's like, people need to hear me. Versus hip hop initially, it was about a bunch of people living this same life, and that was the connection. I mean, it was still a niche group of people, but it was people that the world never heard from. So that's why I don't think the seed can grow anywhere. I don't think the seed can grow anywhere correctly. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. But I think it could grow more. Like I see stuff out of Paris, France that I'll be like, damn, that look crazy. I see stuff in Russia.
It's everywhere,
like, that look crazy. I see stuff in obviously Munich. In the United Kingdom. You know what I mean? And I'll be like, wow. Because they have street urban communities where if you plant that seed, it's just a little different.
But see, the only thing I think about when it comes to across seas, being that this is American culture, like, you know what I'm saying, like hip hop is like that. They tend to do it. They don't do it on their own way. It might be their own language, but like you would go to Japan and end up hearing Japan crunk music. You know what I'm saying? I think the times that it has, like right with grime in England, is dope. Okay, yeah.
But I get what you're saying. Like when you say like the UK drill, which is very odd, because while you don't get me wrong, England is they have crime-ridden areas. You'll get y'all saw what happened to the little pirate that be with Drake.
Yeah.
Little pirate dude, he got stabbed in the neck.
Yeah, you get stabbed in England.
You can
get real out there.
They get cracking. But I'm saying when you make the drill and not understanding the pistol is the drill, you just think it's just music, and somebody is taking something that really it doesn't fit, and that's why it won't kind of blow up. It's almost like New York with New York drill. Like the music itself could have stood alone, but a place that like you will get hurt in New York, but it's not a place known for guns versus like Chicago where everybody got a gun. Like that was the kind of the movement. You could see. Lil JoJo, rest his soul. You know what I mean? This little dude, 14 years old, and they got all kind of pistols and rifles and
switches and
shit. And you be like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? That's what gave birth to drill. So it's like it had like to Jokerr and Trap, because Trap always said that too, the authenticity. So it's like that is the point that made Chicago work. It was the authenticity of what was happening there, and then you could see it and back it up. It's different. When you look in like a level of let's say like a drill in UK, if they got a gun, it's like a 38. It's not like the assortment of drills you saw from all of these kids coming up in Chicago. And I think you can kind of pass it off for a little bit, but eventually it'll just get caught.
Where did that term come from? Where did drill come from?
Drill is a Chicago.
The term drill?
But the term, I know that, but I mean, like, what's this? Who coined that, and what was the etymology of that shit?
I think it's just.
I don't know where drill the term came
Yeah.
from.
No, I think if I could get, I would think like thinking about drilling. Like who drills? Construction workers drill. They put in work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to go in this drill. I'm about to put in this work. Like that. I think that's what I'm thinking it is, though. I'm not, don't quote me on it though. But that's what I always thought it was. You know what I'm saying? Just putting in work.
Yeah.
That's
So,
it.
but I'm saying that's a prime example of something.
Let me look it up.
That's a prime example, and that's the thing. Like, I don't even want to look at it. I want to ask somebody from Chicago.
Yeah, right. Let me ask. I got Zella somebody.
Yeah, it's like we didn't name the
Right.
term gangster rap. We just took it and owned it after. So it's just what we did. But yeah, I think that's the part that everybody fights with. Everybody fights with the fact that hip hop and rap are not, they're not mutually like they don't have to be together. Like, especially now, rap is popular. I mean, like all kind of people are using rap and melodic rap to make their songs. The problem is if we see somebody black using rap, Lord knows if they have anything that was popularized in hip hop, we automatically gonna make that hip hop. And I think part of the problem is not just them, it's us conflating it for some false sense of attachment when, you know, all kind of music been birthed out of these same environments. You know what I'm saying? All kind of music. Blues has been birthed out of urban community. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if blues was birthed out of an urban community.
What you think was the country? You think it was a country community?
A little bit more rural.
Rural community.
Jazz is, for sure.
Okay.
Blues was birthed out of the migration from the rural to the city because they was missing out on being in the rural. So that's where blues was birthed from, having to move to the city.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense thinking about it.
So again, it's one of those things where people can grow up in these same environments and create all kind of music. Like I always say with Uzi, like that's a guy from Philadelphia that grew up and created rock and roll and shaped it in his own image, but people just fight it for some reason. I don't know why. It's like, oh, that gotta be hip hop because look, he's a black kid and he's using 808s. And like, bro, like that do not feel anything like street urban culture. And it's not that it don't feel like my type of street urban culture because
Trap, go ahead, Trap.
I'm letting him finish.
Because Tyler the creator don't feel like my type of street urban culture. But I know that street urban culture. I know that movement of kids like Tyler.
I was waiting for a Trap. Like everybody like everything going on. G try to sneak in this shit real fast.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he tried to sneak it in real fast.
What's sneak what in?
Yo, little Uzi.
Uzi not hip hop.
Uzi has said this shit.
Travis Scott not hip hop. Playboy Cardi not hip hop. XXXTentacion not hip hop. Who else we got there? Trippie Redd not hip hop.
I haven't listened to all these people's stuff, but I'm telling you the people that I know.
You said R&B could be hip hop. Why what they doing can't be
singing can be hip hop.
I don't know, man. I think it's used R&B.
Yeah, thank you, Coach.
Well, I mean,
he's trying to argue me down in the room one day.
Yeah, for sure. Mary J. Blige is the queen of hip hop soul.
You got no argument with me there.
But I'm saying, other kids, why do y'all feel so? I don't get it. They pretty much say they not hip hop, and y'all just argue with them.
So
I'd be confused.
No, they're not. I think y'all confusing being black with being hip hop.
No, I'm just saying.
What is hip hop?
Their upbringing, where they from. No.
What's happening?
What makes them hip hop?
This is what's happening. Black people who love hip hop like Uzi Vert's music.
Uzi Vert ain't hip hop.
I don't like
right?
Uzi Vert's music.
Obvious,
I don't listen to Uzi.
None of them niggas are hip hop, yo.
But it's obvious, right? It's obvious. But
wait, hold on. Why are they not hip hop?
Because it's bullshit.
No, see, I don't like that shit. I don't like somebody
going with the sound. You're going with the sound.
But it is bullshit. It's like mass manufactured bullshit.
I don't like it. It's bullshit. So now it's not hip hop.
100%.
No,
it's not authentic.
No.
How is that?
Why it's not authentic?
It's literally bullshit.
All right, so these are not.
I can break
he's going with the sound. He's going with the sound. He's going his cup of tea.
Okay, when the entertainment industry moved from physical to digital, right? Everybody freaked out. All the people in power are the niggas with.
Stop shaking your head, G.
All the people in power are the niggas with the money. They're left brain business niggas, right? So the people running the industry, the record companies, they're freaking out because they got shareholders and shit. They got to keep their books in the black by law, which is fucked up. That's why we got money running music and culture, which is fucked up. But either way, now that they're panicking, losing all this money, they decide they can't take risks on art anymore. So what do? They look for people to start their own viral fan bases. They throw money at that. With the internet and the proliferation of all this digital technology, with everybody has their own laptop and computer and recording USB mic and shit, what pops is the lowest hanging fucking candy store fruit that can be shared and favored by TikTok, Facebook, YouTube algorithms, right? So now the people who have the money at the top, who are going to invest in actual aren't going to invest in actual art. They're going to invest in virality. So you get the lowest common denominator popping on the internet, like just some ignorant, whack, stupid, cheaply made shit. Because it's popping in this one little area, the business suits running the shit, who are beholden to their shareholders, go, okay, let's throw all the money right there. Then it's a runaway cultural proliferation of low quality, low bar, ghetto whack, crappy music. And then that gets more and more and more proliferated as they become more and more safe. You know what I mean? They're waiting for shit to pop and then pour money there so that they can keep their books looking good. The artistic expression of the authenticity is never even consulted in the entire process. That's why it's fake as fuck. These niggas just happen to blow and doing some cheap whack little, you know what I'm saying, shit, and then they just got money thrown at them. These niggas aren't like blowing up organically. Anytime you see somebody blowing up, I don't care how small or big they are, somebody stepped in and made that happen because of some small virality. He wanted to play safe. So it's not real. It's not authentic.
Coach, want to answer it, Coach?
They talk about bullshit.
You said what'd you say?
You want to answer first? You want to answer first, Coach?
Okay. So first of all, hey man, hey man, you worded that beautiful, man. That was so eloquent, man. Yeah, I'm gonna clap it up for that. That shit was, man.
That was great, yo. That was great.
Emotional. That shit sound.
Man, I've been thinking about this shit for 20 years, bro.
Nah, that was dope. That was dope, Joker.
I came in the game with the full being the most authentic person ever, and I hit that fucking fence like the Raptors in motherfucking Jurassic Park for 20 years. And I've studied the shit, bro. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all run by money. It's like boardrooms funding art. It's retarded.
Yeah, Coach.
I'm just saying, like I said, man, he definitely is emotional, and he definitely has a feeling about Lil Uzi and all that genre of music. And like I said, everything you said, you put it great. You worded it properly. I mean, the way you wanted to word it, and you used a lot of big words, man. That was awesome. But I do think that a lot of what you said was based off of how you feel about that music, like how you personally feel about that music. You saying this shit is bullshit, it's whack, and all that type of shit. But I still think Lil Uzi Vert and some of these other guys, you know, I don't really listen to their music that much, but just how Mary J could be the queen of soul, R&B, hip hop, how I don't think we can't just look at hip hop as just what we want to hear, what we like to hear, what we think is good, what sounds good to us.
So let's say this, because I think some of those people are fantastic. Why are they hip hop?
You said hip hop is based out of street urban culture, right?
Can I ask a question first?
So why are we gonna look at these guys and say they not based out of street urban areas?
You seen them and they based out of street urban areas?
So you don't think Lil Uzi Vert is
from West Philadelphia?
Not from Philly?
Not where he's from. He looks like a movement of people in West Philadelphia.
I'm just
like a movement.
I'm saying, where's he from though? Is he from a street urban area?
Yeah.
Okay, so why? So because he don't look exactly how you want him to look.
It's not. I don't care how he looks. I'm telling you, he doesn't look like the way they look.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of young cats dressing like that. Well, not dressing and shit.
So what?
I got a question. Trap.
I've been
to West Philly. I didn't see that. So listen, I think it's
so.
Easy.
What, is Young Thug not hip hop?
Before you do that, look, King. Like you can be from a street urban area and make rock and roll.
Is Young Thug not hip hop?
You answered my question. Well, there you go.
Yeah. I was gonna ask that
too. Like everybody where he from either.
You could be.
Can you make rock and roll and still be hip hop?
That's the question I was gonna ask. Trap.
Not the G. No.
Well. No,
if you grew up there,
living the life.
If Joker and G don't like your music.
If the music you make, if the music that you choose to make,
hold on, Trap. I think that's how you feel. Like I don't like their music. That's just ridiculous.
You ain't never listened. You don't like no.
I listen to Extentacion.
Wait, hold on. You like
I
Uzi?
listen to Uzi. There's a few. He
Hell
don't
no.
like Uzi.
Hell no. You kidding me?
But I think
My ears would light on fire, bro.
But
At
I
least
think,
Joker keeping it real.
I vomit.
yeah, but I think that's what you think, and I think that's what everybody's issue is with me with Drake. They think I don't like him. I think that's a cheap way.
I actually think you do like. I think you do. Think
but I'm telling you because I will
actually
tell you who I like and don't like. So you don't. I don't need kind of the cheap like, oh, you must don't like them. No, I'm telling you that is not a representation of street urban culture in Philadelphia. I've been to Philadelphia. There's no movement of Little Uzis. Lil Uzi is a rock star. He makes a modern take on rock music using elements that hip hop popularized. He grew up in West Philly. He grew up listening to rap music.
So you think where do you think he got these elements from? From where he was born and raised, right?
Yes. But you can also be a rock and roll person doing that. Why y'all trap? What's the
just
point?
Like you can be an R&B person and be hip hop. He could be a rock and roll person.
Hold on. No, you can't. That's the point. Okay. It's a commitment to both. You can't commit to both. There's people that sing, but they're hip hop. See, so y'all give credit to that. That's like Drake, where y'all think that he makes R&B and hip hop, which is ridiculous because he don't make either or. He makes pop music. He will sing to make pop music, or he will rap to make pop music.
So Lil Uzi is Drake to you?
No, Little Uzi is a rock and roll star. He makes a modern take on rock music.
I'm not saying he's not rock and roll.
I'm telling you. So then at that point, no, he's not hip hop. He's not a representation of street urban culture. That's not what he is. That's not what he does. He does his thing.
Is Chris Brown hip hop to you?
No, Chris Brown's an R&B singer.
Oh, hold on. Mary J. Blige is hip hop, and Chris Brown not hip hop?
Now he's all over the place. Mary J. hip hop, Chris Brown not hip hop.
Mary J. Blige is deemed the queen of hip hop soul.
And why was she that? Why was she thinking that for?
You had to ask Puff.
No, she was doing that because of the first album. She was rapping over. She was singing over a lot of hip hop break beats and shit.
I'm telling you, but y'all keep
Chris Brown is
and she was dressing like hip hop. The way her videos was done was within a hip hop form.
All the elements
she got there.
He not hip hop though.
I'm telling you, more people in those communities do the same thing. That don't mean they're hip hop. That's not. They may not subject to
music. Chris Brown's definitely hip hop. You bugging.
I'm not going to argue.
No. For the terms of when we sit here and say,
hold on, Trap. Stop doing that. If we're talking about one person, stop bringing somebody else into the fucking conversation.
I didn't bring him up.
You stop doing that. Focus. We talking about Lil Uzi specifically.
You already know. I hate when you say that shit.
We talking about Lil Uzi.
If we start bringing up some other people to help our argument, we can do that.
But you're not helping your argument.
I don't like when you do that shit. Stop saying that.
What's the comparative to Chris Brown and Lil Uzi? Give me the comparative.
I'm just saying.
Give me the comparative.
Okay, let me
go.
Like they're two different artists from because for some strange reason we gonna tell people that how rap is just because you rap, you're not hip hop. That's what we're telling people. We're trying to tell you that the genre of music that you're doing doesn't make you hip hop. Being hip hop make you hip hop. So I'm bringing up another person who's not. We don't care about the genre of music. We care about their lifestyle, their upbringing, and all that kind of shit. That makes them hip hop. Makes what they're doing hip hop. It doesn't not their genre of music. So that's why I brought up Chris Brown.
Where's Chris Brown from?
Virginia.
What city?
I don't know what the fucking city
is. It Richmond? Is it Richmond?
Doing?
So okay, so you think Chris Brown did not? So he come across as a person who did not grow. He not Drake. He Drake. Chris Brown Drake. So you saying no. I want you to get on record right now and say Chris Brown is Drake.
No, I'm not gonna let him do that. No.
But no. Did you see how y'all went to a
no, because you about to walk into this hole that Chris Brown a phony. That's what you want to say. How you knew what he grew up doing? He did see that. What you about to say about Chris Brown?
So Chris Brown.
Don't turn around and look at me with this look.
So Chris Brown, my bad, he's a blood.
Exactly.
So what does this mean?
Hold it.
Hold it.
The authenticity of it.
Hey, I didn't put him on. Somebody else put him on.
They put him on.
You know your blood. You know your blood. Hey, you know your blood.
Authenticity.
You know your blood.
Representation of all your movement, the people you grew up with.
Hey, you know your blood. Hey, nigga, I didn't make the call.
Look at your face. Look at your face.
You know,
listen, I didn't make the call. What you saying about Breezy right now?
I'm not saying nothing about Breezy. I like Chris Brown.
I know you like his music. You like his music, yeah. But what are you saying?
Person.
Okay.
I like Chris Brown.
So now
Chris Brown's an amazing person. I have a lot of respect for him. I think he's one of the most talented people I know. And I think he's of street urban culture to some degree.
okay, that's it then. He's hip hop then.
I'm jumping off to say he's hip hop. That's not. I haven't.
What would make him not be hip hop?
The fact that he's an R&B artist,
bro. That was the question that King was about to just ask. Though you can actually do a genre of music that is not rap and still live a hip hop lifestyle, bro.
I'm not saying it, but what makes you think Chris Brown lives a hip hop lifestyle?
Oh boy.
Because you can see it.
What do you see?
Hey, G.
Him do graffiti, him dance.
You told me your Chris Brown story.
The way he talk.
He was gangbang.
He was not.
He was tagging. He was tagging Pyru up on the wall.
He was graffitiing.
Sure, if you got cool. Hit big old.
He had just made a masterpiece.
Big blood,
and he tagged it with
big blood.
He blooded on it.
After that, so I'm asking you. Listen, so I'm telling you, Trap. What is specific? I hate this. Now we talking about Chris Brown.
I just named it for you just now.
Back up to Uzi. This is what y'all do every time, and then y'all gonna make two bad comparisons. Uzi and Chris Brown are completely different.
So let me name. All right. Let me talk about the Uzi. Let me talk about the Uzi thing. Let me talk about the Uzi thing.
Because he grew up in Philadelphia.
No. I'm gonna tell you about Uzi right now. Right?
Why is Uzi hip hop, Trap?
I'm gonna tell you right now. So I done had conversations with Lake and them and Lake and all that shit like that, right? What it was, he didn't resemble what West Philadelphia looked like. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Uzi more or less got on by going down south to the A, because that's what the A was looking like. You know what I'm saying? They got that whole, he was part of that whole futuristic shit that was going on out there. All them young LA niggas and all that shit, that they not hip hop. That was his whole wave right there. The way he looked, the way he resembled. Now, as far as when it comes to the music though, bro, you're gonna sit here and tell me, what was Walk This Way? What was Walk This Way?
Why you gonna make a
pop song?
A pop song.
Walk This Way is a pop song.
Made by one of the best hip hop duels of all time.
Facts.
So when they went into there and did it, did they do it in the terms of, you're gonna make this a pop song? They did it in the terms of we making a rap. We converting this rock and roll over to rap right now.
Every one of their stories, that's exactly what they did.
Is Flow Rider hip hop or pop?
Flow Rider makes pop music.
So he's not hip hop.
I'm not.
Exactly.
Because
exactly.
Remember when I just said. Remember when I just said this?
I don't know about his lifestyle though.
Remember when I just said this in a circle? Y'all do 1,000 things to get away from the different people. You stop making bad comparisons. Uzi makes rock music. It's not about.
No, you don't.
But it's not about the music he making. We already made that.
So Uzi carries himself as a hip hop person. He looks like he lives the culture. You see him, you like, man, that's a hip hop nigga right there.
It's Young Thug hip hop.
Focus.
I'm just saying because you keep.
He doesn't even look like that.
I got a better question for you though, right?
Like hip hop, to me,
I got a.
You don't look like, but we consider Young Thug a hip hop artist.
Focus. When you look at
I think of hip hop, I don't think about stilettos and dresses. But that nigga Thug got him on.
You say when I said focus, you get offended because you
I don't get offended
about everybody else.
When you see Uzi,
there's a big difference.
You get mad.
I'm a big difference.
I'm say focus real fast.
I'm actually not
going to make him mad.
That's a trigger.
That's why I start laughing and shit when you say focus.
No,
I'm
actually not going to say it anymore. Because I realize you don't like it.
I will.
But here it is.
You don't like that shit either. I don't like when you do that either. I'm not going to say it now because I realize you don't like it.
Okay,
I just found the trickery. I don't like it. Exactly. You get
because I don't want to trigger.
I don't like it.
So my point is, Coach, when you see Uzi, you be like, that's a hip hop nigga.
No.
So then what about Uzi makes you?
That's a little young nigga. That's a little young nigga right here. That's what you think right there.
Because he's black and grew up in Philly. Tell the truth.
No. So you made a definition of hip hop, right? You gave us our definition of hip hop, right?
Culture expressed through the arts and elements. So when you see and you hear him, you be like,
why you get to pick his expression?
What's his expression?
Rock music.
It's authenticity.
Hip hop through rock.
What? Oh wow,
because rock is
that's crazy work right there. That's crazy. So you gonna tell people how they can express their hip hop? You can't express hip hop through rock. When we saying it's not hip hop ain't a genre of music, is it?
He's not talking about the genre. He's talking about the energy.
The lifestyle.
Energy of everything you can't be creates is rock and
there
roll.
You go. Yes, the energy, not just the music.
Wait. Hold on, guys. So y'all telling me right now that there could never be anybody in rock history that could have the energy of a hip hop artist or hip hop?
It's been that.
No,
it's been that.
I'm asking you who?
No.
Fred Durst.
Who?
Fred Durst.
Fred Durst is what do you mean? Fred Durst is a rock artist that makes pop. Y'all as bad as the people who think Drake.
That motherfucker was looking like he was hip hop.
Oh, y'all crazy up in here, man.
I think it's a
I'm
category
with you, Coach.
error, man.
This is the worst shit in the world, Trap.
It's a
I can't
category
believe
error.
that. You know goddamn well Fred Durst don't consider himself a fucking hip hop.
He didn't live a hip hop lifestyle?
Whoa.
Okay. He was fucking Superhead.
Oh, hold up, Trap. Trap, I'm trying to be with you, bro.
No Sillies Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
No, Trap,
we should stop this.
That can't be it, Trap.
No, we ain't stopped too early. Too early.
We can just stop. Yes,
Nah, we keep it going, man. Come on.
You gotta do super chat.
he's fucking superhead.
You gotta do super
Oh, yeah,
chat.
speaking of
This is
Superhead,
what
we gotta do
white-
I ain't
Superhead.
know what else to say. I ain't know what else to say. He wore fitted hats. Backwards.
Yeah, at least get
Oh, he
some
wore
Superhead,
fitted
man.
hats.
Backwards.
Oh, he hip hop.
He wore it
He wore his
backwards,
hat
too.
backwards.
Yeah.
This is what's wrong with people.
Yo, listen. I just mentioned that right there. Let me stop trolling right there. But we can't do is this right here, right? So I think that when
I don't know enough about
I think that you and Joker feel like hip hop should only sound one way.
No, we don't.
You know what I'm
that's,
saying?
that's
That's
what I wanted to say
ridiculous. He
earlier,
actually
yo.
hates
I gotta
that.
say something early. I gotta say something, bro. It's
Now
not.
you
Yeah.
now you
Yo, I just gotta say something though, because it's like
asked
you
this.
can't reduce this opinion on this shit just to a musical preference.
Okay.
Because even when it comes to preferences, there's all sorts. Like, I literally went to school for this shit, bro. Like, studying like what psychological elements of art make people react, why they reacted, and every single piece of art, whether it's a painting, a film, a rap verse, or rap song, has all these like core elements of every piece of art that makes people like them. You got things like balance, contrast, harmony, rhythm, emphasis. All these things are like artistic tenets, right? And you can use those as objective measures to look at a piece of art, a music, a Uzi Vert song, or Fred Durst song, whoever, and apply that shit and see if it cashes out. These motherfuckers do not care about any of that. They don't care about making shit that actually resonates with people. They're just making shit to make people happy and to make their fan base consume their candy store bullshit more. They don't. I mean, it's really like the reason why I'm so dismissive about it and so frustrating is because I've seen behind the curtain, me and Glasses both, for 20 years behind the curtain of this whole like industry here, the whole Wizard of Oz industry shit. And there's just so much there's so much inauthentic sucker shit between the creation of the art and its dissemination to the public that is very, very hard to even give to even ascribe the title of hip hop to that shit when we know that hip hop is so fundamentally authentic. So
let me ask you a question
about the fact that we don't like the music. It's about, no, you're not even respecting like the tenets of actual art creation, not even respecting hip hop as a culture, not respecting any of that shit. And you got millions of dollars behind you shoving garbage candy store like full with all these poisonous dyes and shit, music to young impressionable kids. That's why I don't like this nigga.
All right, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question real quick, Joker.
It's like, yo,
Joker, no, hold on real quick. Let me ask you a question, Joker.
I gotta get this thought.
It kind of started it peaked in the 90s and it went down from there as a function of the technology and shit. So you know what I mean? So it's deeper than just like I don't like their music. Like I've been thinking about why I don't like this music, why I don't like that type of shit. You know what I mean? And differentiating that from the authentic shit. I was listening to Bone Thugs East 1999 Eternal last night and Doggy Style and Murder Was the Case and shit. Every song sounded different. Every beat had different drums, had different artistic ideas, different melodies. Everything was cohesive. Now it's the same drum set on every fucking song. It's them damn trap drums with the motherfucking hi-hats on everything. On every not trap like trap.
I want to say something. Let's get good.
Then they put that on a rock song. Then they put that on a metal song. And then they put it's just regurgitated garbage. And to me, hold on, let me finish. And to me, no, listen, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
Part of hip hop to me is authenticity. Period. And none of that music is authentic. Like that alone makes me not like it. It's not about just preference. It's not authentic.
Okay, my question is this right here, because we're getting away from the whole point of everything to personal genres of music. Now, if hip hop is like you're saying, hip hop is the way you live and grow up. What about the people in the neighborhood that grows up in a family where one dude is a gang member listening to hip hop and the brother is listening to rock music, but he's living the same way, going out in the same streets, hanging out with the same friends, but he just likes to listen to rock music? Because I seen that growing up, where you have a family in the hood and they all do the same grimy everything, but he just likes to listen to rock music.
I think we need
Is
to
he
make
still hip hop?
I think we need to
Is he
make
still street urban?
and I think we
Is
need
he
to make
still what?
I think we need to make a distinction between an art or a genre or
Because
or,
music
or
is
a, or a
expression.
movement.
Remember,
Yes.
music's an expression. He could talk about the hardship of living in the hood through rock music. Remember, it's just words and rhythm.
So then, therefore, it could be rock music.
Yeah, it could be. But is he still hip hop?
No.
Though? That's the problem we have here.
It's not
It's
rap.
a lifestyle.
It's not rap.
No, it
But
could
it
be.
still could be
It could be rap. It's not hip hop.
No, but
So-
his lifestyle is hip. He grew up hip hop. He grew up in the hood. He grew up listening to rap
hip-hop,
music.
But hip hop is the expression culturally of that authentically. That's what they're talking about.
Okay, so it's only so
I mean,
then
you
it's
said- you
only
said what's the
it's-
expression, G?
It's the artistic.
You say rap is
expression
the expression
of that. Yes,
So-
authentically.
you can only express hip hop through rap and R&B is what you're saying.
No, so listen.
That's what he's saying.
I'm not. You can't express it through R&B. You can express it through singing. These are specific genres. Rap is a
Yeah, that's
genre.
why I said the
R&B is a
distinct. Yes,
genre.
exactly.
Rock is a genre.
Mhm.
They're genres.
But there's only specific genres you can express hip hop through.
No, it's not
He's saying rap and
express hip
singing.
hop. I'm saying rap. Listen,
Rap is
hip-hop
expression.
but rap is the chosen vocal delivery. So when you make rock is like a complete genre. And they do complain about the same things. They do the same thing in R&B, like inner city blues. Like street urban culture lifestyle is not exclusive to hip hop. Like
But yeah, you can have it in Beverly Hills and places like that.
I that's Trap said that. I don't agree. With you. I don't agree with that.
Joker said that.
No, I was saying, but
I
again,
don't
it's,
agree
we
with
got
that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
no, we
Like,
got to
I'm
no, we
I'm
got to define,
confused
we got
here
to
now.
define categories.
I'm walking away confused.
We have to find categories. That's the problem.
I thought it was
Is it a
hip-hop, but now
genre?
I'm not.
Is it an expression, or is it a lifestyle? You know what I mean? Like we have to, and we're doing a lot of conflating here. At the time, I was talking about something slightly different, a little bit more nuanced. But
It's lifestyle.
Hold on, Kelvin. We agree, Kelvin. You can express street urban culture. Well, you can't do it in country. They're not gonna let you.
Yeah,
They
for
gonna be
real.
like,
They're gonna
yeah.
fight you and
They're
everything.
like, no, that's they demand.
yeah, someone
a
said
rural,
Shabuzi was country hip hop.
Yeah,
I was
they
like,
demand a rural expression.
Yeah.
They demand that rural expression. So it's like, okay, so here's what's happening. There's a desire for everything to be accessible to every human.
Mhm.
There's a desire of humans to have everything accessible to every human. It don't have to be. Like me saying Little Uzi is not hip hop is not me slandering him. It's me saying he doesn't make hip hop. That's not what he's not a hip hop artist. That's not saying he didn't grow up in a street urban environment. People that grew up in the street urban environment also created jazz.
Okay, I think I get your point now. You're saying he creates this kind of music, doesn't say that he didn't live hip hop. He just don't create hip hop music.
Okay, so
Is that what you're saying?
the artistic expression is what makes it hip hop. When me being a Crip or a stick up kid being a stick up kid is just being a stick up kid,
Yeah.
right? That's just all it is. Until you artistically express the struggle that came around that becomes hip hop. You get what I'm saying?
I'm starting to try to understand I'm trying to understand what you're saying tremendously.
So a stick up kid is a stick up kid, right?
Yeah.
And then how they live their life is how they live their life.
Yeah.
And when they start to express it, they become hip hop.
If it fits a certain criteria.
Not a certain criteria, because then that same person that's a stick up kid could become a rock star. Because that same person that was a stick up kid could become a jazz musician.
But they're still a stick up kid.
Yeah. So it's a common thing. Like how you live don't mean you have to create hip hop. Like Uzi grew up in the street
Okay, I
urban
understand
environment,
that.
and he created rock music.
He creates rock music. I agree
He
with
creates
that.
rock music.
But he has
You
a
don't
hip
create.
background of
Yo, so let me ask you this, right? All right.
I agree with you.
First question is this right here, right?
I agree with that.
All right. So when do you agree with the
This
term when
one-
they say, yo? Do you agree with the term when they say it's nothing new under the sun?
Yes.
So you agree with that when it comes to music?
Yes.
Okay.
You said
So then,
there's nothing new under
so
the
then
sun.
once it becomes to the term of nothing, there's nothing new under the sun, and like you want to bring something new, the next thing you could change is the sound, B. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to change the words because everything that been said and all that shit like that though. So now what we're gonna do now is change the sound and evolve the sound into another sound that could still be looked upon as being hip hop though. I'll take this
The
quote.
delivery, we changed the delivery, Trap.
All right.
You gotta
I'll take
change
this
the
quote right
Okay,
back.
Trap, to your point, just because it's not familiar in hip hop doesn't mean it's not familiar, right? Like it's familiar in rock and roll. Lil Uzi, Travis Scott, their energy is familiar. I just heard it in different genres of music. That's it. Like Lil Uzi shit is not completely. It's not like Lil Uzi is creating something I never heard before. He's just making something that doesn't exist in rap music because that ain't what he's not a product of. That's not what he's doing. He's not creating that thing. He's taking what he grew up in and then creating rock music.
Correct. I could agree.
He's creating rock music. It's not a diss to him. And listen, right now in pop music, they're using 808s. Right now in pop music, they're rapping. Right now in pop music, they're using so many elements. They're using so many elements that hip hop popularized through the rap genre. That's what happens to the things that become popular. It's not a Uzi dirty. Shout out to the aircraft carrier. It's not because it's not disrespecting. Joker doesn't like him as an artist. He's saying he doesn't put enough into his music.
It's direct disrespect for me. Fuck that nigga.
That's what I'm saying. He said
crazy,
he doesn't.
at this point, like
No,
Yo,
that's
anybody
because
who's
I like
Lil in front of
music.
the name is telling.
Hold on.
I like Uzi music.
That's because
So you don't like Lil Wayne?
Nope. Just
that's
kidding.
because
I'm
Joker.
just being ass.
But that's because Joker is a real musician,
I don't know Lil
bro.
Wayne.
It's different. Like you talking to somebody who prides himself. The nigga could play the drums and rap, coach. Like he's a real artist. And he's looking at people that don't really, you could hear in their work, they don't take the art serious.
Exactly.
They're like brands. They're products. Uzi is a product of how he looks, everything like that. Joker is a fucking phenom with making music. So he's like, bro, and even though he knows Dr. Dre can't play the drums as good as him, he can hear his desire to innovate. He can hear when he's listening to Murder Was a Case or Doggy Style, him trying to change things.
So as a musician, hold on, bro. As a musician, you can't hear the creativity that Uzi's presenting with them being different.
Not none.
Not sounding like nothing else though.
Okay,
it do sound like something else. Trap. It don't sound like everything. It do. It just don't sound like everything in hip hop.
It's just a
and that's why you
Frankenstein
keep
of other
comparing it
shit.
to that.
Okay,
that's
like
why
a mid-grade Frankenstein of other shit.
Hold on, Joker.
Sorry.
You keep saying it sound different. It don't. It sound different if you comparing it to hip hop. That's your problem. I keep telling you, I can recognize what Travis doing. I've seen that energy a million times. Not in hip hop.
Okay, G, hey, no, he said. I think he said Travis, right? Travis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Travis.
Yeah. Okay. I see where you and Joker coming from now. I get it.
No, I'm saying Joker's thing, coach, is more about what he's doing creatively as an artist.
Okay, I got that, and I see what you're saying right now.
My thing is, because it ain't like I don't even dislike his music. The songs I like. I've never even consumed, a body of it to be worried about if I like it or not. Like I've heard enough of it to where I'm like, okay, I can see what's good and what's bad. Joker is judging from a different level. He's like, bro, I can see they're not pursuing the greatest version of their art.
And to me, I'm like, why are we? All of this is about recorded music, the art of recorded music. This entire conversation, hip hop, rock, all this shit it boils down to recorded fucking music. And if that is the primary commodity and they ain't taking that seriously, how the fuck am I supposed to respect them in any other capacity? And to be fair, Lil Wayne was like the guy who started that shit. You know what I mean? He was one of the first people. That's 15, 20 years ago. And then there's 90 other niggas who come out with Lil this, Lil that. It's just, again, it's the inauthenticity. Like you can't make your own name, do your own thing, find your own sound, work for adding something to the general conversation of humanity creatively. You know what I mean?
He's talking about the complete brand of an artist, right? Where it's like they're doing certain things that he can think is generic. So it's like they're building off these generic, like Lil Nas X. It's a generic idea. He can see it, and that he's being critical of their art, and he's saying it lacks authenticity. Let alone authenticity is a big part of hip hop to him. So he's saying, "Fuck what I'm saying." Just the culture. He's like, even what they doing is not a real pursuit of it.
Yeah,
exactly. It's built on business. It's built on their brand and everything like that. I don't have that much of a thought of Uzi. The songs I like, the songs I don't. But I'm saying he doesn't represent street urban culture in his art. Uzi represents, he's pursuing a rock type of style. And I think a big part of why, like to Joker's problem is he's kind of in this weird place where he doesn't quite get it. He knows it because he knows his influences. He knows what he's emulating. He knows where he's getting his energy from, but he's not really doing a great job at conveying it through his art.
All right, let me ask you guys a question. What if Lil Uzi came out and said he's hip hop? Would you guys just think he was confused or?
I would
never hear it because I never pay attention to him.
He got to battle Joker.
Yeah, battle me. Let's go.
He got a battle Joker to prove he's hip hop.
Battle me, nigga. Let's go.
Yeah,
Toe to toe.
This is where we at right
Any
now.
one of these niggas. Let's go.
You want to prove you hip hop? If you Cardi, if you like,
wait, you got a Cardi got a battle you too?
Yes.
All of them.
Yes,
I'm the
He's the
motherfucking Shao
final
Kahn.
boss.
I'm the Shao Kahn of this motherfucker.
my man's
bro.
the final boss. If you want to be hip hop, and you've been denying hip hop its rightful credit in your business, like in your movement, right? I remember Uzi went to the radio station at Hot 97. They put on, he was like, I don't want to rap to that old bullshit. Talking, it was like a, who was it, a Wu-Tang beat?
Nah, I forgot what beat it was, but what's his name gave me an explanation of why he did that for.
I don't want to hear that.
That was a generational. It was a generational thing.
No PR from the homie.
Go ahead,
No PR
Trap.
from the homie. No public
What you mean?
relations from the homie. Straight up, no.
Nah,
I don't know. No.
Nah,
You
I
can't
think
be
that was a generational thing.
No.
Generational thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, that's
Because
where
you know what?
are.
At the same time, you put
from the homie.
at the same time you put like a hip hop dude up in there. You know what I'm saying? Of this generation, and you put one of them beats like that on there, they gonna probably say they don't want to rap on them shits though.
Lie.
One of the Lil Uzi beats.
Lie.
They might.
Lie.
Yeah, bro, that man breakdance, that man freestyles, that man does everything, dude. That
I'm not
embodies
saying he can't do all of
hip
it.
hop, bro.
I think there's a ton of white men that could do the same.
And they hip hop too.
There's a ton of Asian people that could do the same.
And they hip hop too.
No.
Trap, we got these two gargoyles telling at the gateway of hip hop, not letting niggas in. We got Joker and Glasses stand there.
Like that.
Joker going
Gargoyle.
That's funny.
Nah, you know
fire.
that for you.
That beat.
This
That's
nigga-
fire.
I like to consider myself. Hold on one second. DJ Head.
What up, fool?
What up? I'll meet you right back when I can finish this stream.
Ask him.
What?
Too late now.
I like to consider myself. What's the guy that stands at the gate of heaven?
Is it the Archangel Michael or Peter?
Saint Peter.
St. Peter.
Saint Peter.
Yeah, Saint
I'm
Peter.
like the Saint Peter of hip hop. I like to consider myself the Saint
You got
Peter.
the book of
and that
the
right
book
there,
of life.
and that right there is my boy. That's gonna make sure if you really want to get in, if you want to get in hip hop heaven, you got to see Joker
Nah.
at that point.
Nah. Y'all want hip hop to sound one way.
No, we
Y'all
don't.
get- Yes,
It
y'all
all
do.
sound- the fact that
Yes,
you keep
y'all
saying
do.
hip hop sound one way is just ridiculous.
How
for you
about
to
Y'all
the
say.
want
sound?
hip
It's not
hop to
about-
sound one way.
Like they sound
I'm
different.
saying.
You full of shit.
That's a fact. I can already tell. I can tell y'all
Which is the
do.
one way we want it to sound?
Rapping and
Really?
certain type of
Rappity
breaks,
pappity, like
certain
you
type of
always
breaks, certain type of breaks.
Rappity,
Really? Glasses, really.
rappity,
It ain't
pappity.
rappity, it ain't rappity pappity, it ain't rappity pappity, but it's certain breaks. They want certain breaks. They want certain tempos. They wanted the BPM got to be between 90 and
This is
110.
about him when we
No.
was only about not having fun.
Huh? I'm just saying. I can
Hey,
tell that's
we
what
should have
y'all
done
on.
that shit live though. We should have done that shit live.
Should do that shit live. Should do that
Yeah, we
live.
should have done that
That's a
shit
fact.
live.
That shit crazy.
Yeah,
Trey.
wow.
So you gonna
Yeah,
just
yeah,
lie?
yeah.
and say, I want hip hop to sound one way.
You
All
do.
the hip hop I listen to, all the way from
No,
Bone to Loop.
no, you don't listen to, bro. You listen to no hip hop that doesn't sound one way. All the hip hop you listen to sounds one way, bro. It's one tempo, one break beat. You don't,
What?
if it, all right.
Trap. No, look, hey, so you know I'm team Trap in this debate right here. But I'm gonna say
You
this
don't even
though.
believe that.
Trap, you
Yeah, Trap don't
coming from
believe
you,
that.
it do sound crazy after listening to your 20
No,
years of
that's my
Like,
production though.
no,
That's
you
my
what?
production. But my ear, when it comes to listening to music, I can
Music is
listen to
like
all
it.
different type of sound of hip hop, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in one box listening to just one sound of hip hop. This is hip hop right there. I understand that hip hop can sound many different ways.
Joker soul. Like
What?
they all militant and strong.
Whatever.
Yeah, but connection though, he like,
Hey, send me a beat, Trap.
oh yeah,
I got you, Joker.
I think you should. I think you should. I think that shit is
I got you, Joker.
I want hip
For
hop
sure.
to be strong. Trap, I don't want hip hop to sound one way. I just understand when I'm listening to hip hop and when I'm listening to rock. And I don't think you innovating because you go knock off somebody else's shit and you do a bad impression of it, bringing it here. I'm not impressed by that.
You know what it is?
You faking impressive like, oh, they just being different. No, they not. They're not being different. They're emulating something that they don't quite get what
It's
that
like
is.
calling Hamilton hip hop.
Exactly.
It's like calling Hamilton hip
No,
hop.
but it's rap. It's
That's
rap.
it, right? You guys know
rap.
what Hamilton is?
It's rap.
Explain that.
No, do
It's
your
rap though.
thing. Do your thing.
You guys know what Hamilton is?
They don't.
Yeah, it's rap.
Hamilton is a super famous Broadway show
Yes.
that this dude wrote that blew up, and it's like rapping.
What's his name? Some.
Yeah.
But the dude who made it is hip hop though.
Of the country, like the Constitution back
Right.
then. Franklin rapping and shit, which is like the novelty of it made it blow up.
Right.
In the Broadway world, but it blew up because of the novelty, not because it's actually hip hop. They took elements from hip hop. The guy's a fan of hip hop, and they just transfigured it into this.
So the dude who made it's not hip hop, Joker?
It's not hip hop at all. It's garbage. It's the most corny shit I've ever seen.
No. I said the dude who created it. Is he hip hop?
But they took it from one genre, combined it with some other shit, and put it out. So that's what Uzi Vert did. It's not authentic hip hop or authentic rock or hip hop. It's like a weird Frankenstein. It's like a mid-tier version of both of those combined being sold by the novelty alone.
But what I do like about Joker is anybody listening to what Joker got to say and feel disrespected by it, I think Joker's cool with it. I think he's fine with it. The problem with
Joker's
is
a hip hop Nazi.
Who to hear this and be disrespected by what he's saying about it.
I didn't say nothing about it.
Okay. All right.
I'm just like, what are they gonna do?
Shout out to Happy Valley Farms.
I'm like, do something, nigga.
If they want to battle my boy, listen, my boy is here for the battle.
Let's go.
Happy Valley Farms, thank you for the $2. Need a King Day front seat. Just saying, they want you up front, King.
Okay.
Next show,
Happy Farms.
Next show, you up here.
Here we go. Happy Farms starting that bullshit.
Shout out to Baseline. Thank you for the $2. Arizona in this motherfucker today. You damn right it is, baby. You was right, Baseline. Shout out to Natasha. Thank you for the 19 check dollars. I hope you enjoyed that super sticker. Shout out to Baseline. Baseline, thank you for the $5. Did Hard Target ever change his name to Casper's Pen? For those who don't know, Jay is a classically trained musician who tormented rappers. Arizona. That is true. He really did. And he tormented them. So I think it's fair. I don't think they really consider themselves hip hop. I think trap is fighting more for them. They're saying they're rock and rage and all of the different genres of music. Trap, like, no, that's hip hop because I need to act like I'm listening to something different, even though I can go listen to different genres of music. Jackass.
Trap, you're not a jackass, Trap.
Yes, he is, because he's like, hip hop needs to be. Glasses only want to listen to one tempo. Even though I listen to Bone, which is fucking 62 BPM, all the way to Luke, which is 128. But that's
bro. Stop naming these, bro. You gotta stop naming these old rappers.
Like G-Thang at 94. I like all kind of shit. But Trap.
Name me a new rapper that you like.
We not about to let Peter and his Paul over here or these
Saint Peter and St. Paul. St. Peter and St. Paul.
I'm the archangel. I'm the archangel. I'm his enforcer and shit.
Saint Peter and the archangel.
Like a parent.
Because what happened is y'all was the same assholes when Elvis did the same thing. Y'all was the same assholes that was here. He's doing something different. Elvis is bringing something new. Look at Elvis.
You like Elvis?
Look at Elvis.
You like
Elvis?
He
got some good jams.
Get the fuck out of here.
But that don't mean I can love McDonald's. That don't make it real food.
Bingo.
It's fantastic. I get the
French
fries.
fries good.
They're golden crisp. And you just eat them and it's the perfect salt. The Coke, the orange machine got more caffeine. I don't know. It's fantastic, but that don't mean it is real food.
Yeah, it's bullshit food.
It's fantastic. You ever got a Big Mac that day you hungry, that fish fillet and it's fresh? You be like, this motherfucker is great, but it ain't real. And I'm okay
candy
with
store
that.
shit. Exactly.
And you know G passing when the Big Mac talk come out.
Feel me? I'm a Big Mac kid. I'm not a fan.
When the Big Mac come out, you know
we're all Americans here.
Yeah, I'm Big Mac.
Pepperzino.
Shout out to Natasha. Thank you for the 50 check dollars. I was so happy to see Ray Vaughn and his freestyle on Kai Cenat and on the radar. Kai Cenat Mafia 3. Oh, yeah. I didn't see that. I didn't really see it. Trap probably saw it. He be looking for something different. Shout out to Cam. Thank you for the $5. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Me too. I got to get back to boxing. I ain't been throwing no hands or nothing.
You did this morning?
No, I didn't.
Choked me out. Punched me in my face.
Hey, that's how King is. King over here acting like he been battered.
King wants sympathy. He wants sympathy.
He all in the corner and shit.
Scared.
I'm got his fucking clutching his pearls and shit.
Holding on to the mic. Won't let go of the mic.
Yeah, I will never put accountability on King again in life. Lord knows.
Somebody told him that he means something to the show.
Exactly.
He means something. He's special.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $2. Salute to Stretch and Bobito. NYC Hip Hop World Support.
89.1.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Rap is something you do in exchange for commerce and clout, while hip hop is something you're born, bred, and live unconditionally without explanation.
Like Uzi.
I like that.
What did he do? Well, give us some examples, Coach.
I'm with you, Coach.
Of how he was born, bred, and lived unconditionally.
Hey, I'm about to do my hardcore Uzi Monday. I'm coming back with all type of shit for
you
y'all.
mean
I'm gonna send y'all Uzi playlist. I'm gonna send you an Uzi playlist. Crazy. Watch.
The Uzi playlist.
Crazy.
He want to rock.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. He like him,
Nah,
so
I wanna rock.
you gotta be hip hop.
I don't even like Uzi. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like musically,
Money got longer. Speaker got louder.
Uzi hip-hop. I'm not gonna just take it from him.
Take
like,
your childhood
Jokerr,
from him.
this one.
No,
You
the
take his
people,
history
yo,
from him.
the
His
people
hometown
who,
from him,
listen, the
Coach.
people who have popped right now, and the people we're talking about who have popped, who
Take
were
us home
arguing
from him,
over
huh?
hip hop about, right? They are the people who worked with the current system. They are just the ones who made it work. It's an accident of history. My contention is, let's figure this out and let's define terms and let's redo the system to where we can actually tap into the creative potential of it. Like, think about, for every Uzi Vert that's on, there's 30 other crazy talented psycho people who are like amazing musicians, who are authentic hip hop artists who just didn't ever make it because they wouldn't play the game. They wouldn't do the shit that you got to get to, you know what I'm saying, to do to get to that level and to have that kind of money behind you in this.
No, they didn't make it because they all sound the same.
The world. I want to see all the other real motherfuckers out there, not these motherfuckers that we shouldn't be talking about these fake ass niggas, bro. Like, it shouldn't even be a conversation. I want to hear some real music, some real innovation, some hip hop returns. So that's what the people want too. They want to hear some real shit, not some force fed candy store bullshit.
You want to hear the same music by everybody. You want to hear the same song from everybody. That's what you want to hear.
Malcolm X of hip hop Malcolm X, and then he sound like hip hop Hitler, a little bit too. I'm a little confused when I
told you he the hip hop Nazi. He the hip hop Nazi.
Come out a little bit.
No hip hop for you.
I'll be involved though. That's like
no hip hop for you.
Sure, but you know what I'm saying.
That's the closest he's murdered rappers.
My business partner's Jewish, so I can't really. You know what I'm saying.
No hip hop for you.
Shout out
Thank
to
you
Val.
for the 100 check dollars. Glasses, did you see the baby making a video about the death of the Ukrainian girl that got stabbed by a black man?
I saw that video.
Making a video about it, reenacting the whole story. Disgrace.
They said it was too early. They said it was too early for that.
Work for me, he would have had to been to Carlos Brown. That's the only way I would have watched it.
Who was he in that video to you? I feel like he might.
I didn't see the video because they said he was just
supposed to have been the person who saved her or something like that, right? Or some shit like that. I don't know what it was. Their passenger.
Listen,
that's
too
early.
I've been seeing people like I ran into this conservative rapper. I don't know what you would call him. Trapper called him hip hop because he's like whatever. But it was like a conservative Trump rapper. He was a MAGA rapper, and
cool.
He was he was saying, he was talking about that girl, and he was saying, and they was talking about Charlie Kirk, and they was like, yo, not one thing has happened since then. I'm like, because both people that did it to them got arrested. That's what I be.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I check that clip.
Like, right, like people rioted because nobody get arrested when somebody kills somebody black, because it take a riot to make somebody just get arrested, and then they get off. It's a bad comparison. Like, you don't have to riot for what happened to that Ukrainian woman. That man is going to prison for the rest of his life. No question. There ain't no police he can hide behind. They can't say, well, he could have did nothing. He's going to prison for the rest of his life. What happened to Charlie Kirk? They arrested that man. That man is they're trying to give him the death penalty. So what would you be rioting about? The riot that black country have is because you can kill a black person and don't go to jail for it. There would be no riot if you just arrested the person. There wouldn't be no riot. It's simple. That's the riot. The riot is because that person, even when Rodney King got whooped 30 years ago, it took them time to arrest. They went through shit. The riot happened after they got off. So I keep seeing these sentiments, and it just be bad comparison, like Coach comparing Chris Brown and Uzi, or Trap comparing.
I wasn't comparing Chris Brown. Don't come here and start lying and shit, saying this bullshit, and not compare Chris Brown to Uzi.
Shout out to Baseline. Thank you for the $2. I told y'all, Jokerr cooking like an AZ summer day. Boy, and it be cooking out.
Who was the MAGA rapper?
I forgot his name.
Tom McDonald. Tom McDonald.
Tom is just a businessman.
He's trash.
I like Adam Calhoun. That's probably my favorite MAGA rapper.
But you seen the other song? Hold on. What about the other song?
What the hell is going on with this shit?
You seen it the other day, right?
Man,
the other day when they talk about lynching the people and all that shit.
Like, tell somebody in 2007 what a MAGA rapper is. Be like, what?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is kind of like a voice to hear. It's not as public as it used to be. So you hear from it do have a little too much business.
All that shit hyper.
It do have a business feel to it. Like the MAGA rapper in Florida, and he had all these "Make America Great Again" hats. I'm like,
fake as fuck.
Like, damn, you couldn't figure out anything more. But he knew he's succeeding at the business of selling rap music. I mean, of what rap music is beginning.
I hate being biracial, man.
So
I gotta deal with bullshit from both sides, bro.
Shout out to
shit and the MAGA shit, and then this
shout out to Beast Boy Dre Beast. Thank you for the $5,
bro.
The term drill comes from the military. So Chicago would say they running drills far as missions. My boy Beast Boy Drake in here instrument just telling a story. So it's running drills like military, like op. That's why they use the term op too. I would imagine that makes sense, Dre. Shout out to Beast Boy Dre Beats. Thank you for the $5. Artists like Uzi, Cardi, Juice WRLD will tell you they are not hip hop. They will say they are rock stars. But of course, Trap's stupid ass keep acting like they is because they're making something different. I listen to their music. I listen to their music. I listen to their music and it's different. They're bringing something different. No, they fucking not.
There was a whole generation of rappers that was calling themselves rock stars. All of them rock stars, then, right? All them rock stars, then, right? What you telling me?
He got a saxophone and he playing music and shit. Trap like he bringing something different. I bet you thought the Flute album was something different. He was like, "Oh,
that wasn't hip hop. That wasn't hip hop.
Huh?
That wasn't hip hop. That wasn't hip hop, bro.
Andre
wasn't nothing about that. Wasn't nothing about that hip hop. We not about to do that. Wasn't nothing about that hip hop.
It sounds you can sleep.
It didn't even go under the genre of hip hop, bro.
I'm talking shit about it.
I listened to it.
I didn't hear shit.
That shit was terrible.
Was it bad? I didn't see it.
No,
I didn't like it.
It can't be bad because I never listened to another Flute album to compare it to.
I didn't like it.
Reference.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what I mean?
I think that shit was straight freestyle, one take music.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that was fair.
Hilarious.
I don't know if that's fair.
Funny.
I went in thinking Ron Burgundy. And I didn't get that. But if he doubles back with another Flute album and he start getting loose on the solos, I don't know. I might be fucking with that Andre 3000.
Fuck that shit.
You got to get nice at it, but a lot of it is like other music. It's like you can turn it on a rainy night and probably sleep 12 hours.
Next, I want to hear Bassoon.
No, shit was yoga music.
Shout out to Control Art, Control Out Delusions. Thank you for the $2. Cardi B and her album are not hip hop either.
Yo. We ain't about to do that. We ain't about to do that. We ain't about to do that. Cardi B album fire.
Thank you. Shout out to Mika Red. Thank you for the $10 for Metamucil to help King stay normal. Oh, crap.
Oh, from Wednesday.
Yeah, King back.
That's funny. I like that's funny.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $2. Salute y'all, brothers. This is one of the best episodes. You would think. Of course, Trap. They go, you trying to do something different.
He put some white behind my head, so I stopped looking like a fucking
white man.
I look white as shit by this.
Look like the new Drake
album. My motherfucking case at all.
You just gotta live with it, man.
Shout out to Baseline. Thank you for $2. Jay back there writing a diss for Coach King and Trap right now.
Okay, that's the I'll make the beat for it.
We are defending heaven from all foreign invaders. Some of y'all got to go to hip hop hell, man. Y'all not with it.
I'm with it.
We have hip hop for you.
Hip-hop because Trap is gonna let anybody in.
Hey, I could see Glasses with a little Hitler mustache too.
Can I be the hip hop Hitler? No, I don't think I'd be.
No, you can't. No, you can't, bro. No, we're not
gonna walk him into the gas.
We're not doing that. No, you can't. No,
I don't think I
can.
You
can't do that either.
Hey, Joker, welcome.
Leave that shit to Kanye, B. Leave that shit to Kanye. Don't touch that, B.
I'm just saying, it's okay to think about it. I just thought, could I do that? I don't think
so. PG Trap.
Yeah, I don't think I could walk other rappers that's acting like they hip hop into that. That's
I'm trying to make it to the next day.
Make it to Monday.
Come on, bro.
I think I could do it, though, Trap. Too far from I just want to keep you at the gate.
But
you know, and they not letting you in, but they lying like I got you. Just chill. That's how I would like to do it.
Hey, if Trap can't get into hip hop heaven, then nobody can get in there. Come on,
I'm definitely in there.
He keeps trying to bring people in. Oh no, they with me. No, they not with you, Trap.
Yo, listen. Yo, it stops that hoodie. Yo, black hoodie right there. That's where it stops at. You know what I mean? Everybody else gets in.
Yeah, they don't. Everybody gets in. You mean that black holster top? That pink holster top. That guy, that pink holster top. He with me. No, Trap.
The dude with the blonde dreads. It stopped right there, and after that, right there, and I'm saying, let them all in.
All the best
Y'all gonna be
looking
like, "Come on,
girls that
Mobb
really
Deep."
be into the craft. Yep, Mobb Deep in
Yeah,
here.
come on up
Mobb
here,
Deep
Mobb.
VIP.
Mobb Deep, come on.
He right now. Oh, go
Come
ahead.
P
on.
right there. P there right now. Waiting on
He's
us.
feeling right now. He slapped me glasses. He tipping me $100 for keeping niggas out. Good looking out glasses.
Nah, P letting
Yeah,
everybody in.
that's-
He
I
tipped
ain't
me
gonna
right
be-
now. Hey, P coming over my shoulders, putting $100 in my. Good job, G. Keep them old sucker ass niggas up out of
Nah,
here.
P
Chris
letting
Brown,
niggas in.
you go to the R&B section.
Which y'all not listen. Chris Brown is a different conversation altogether. I would have to really take time to think about that because Chris Brown definitely is one of the most talented people I know. So I don't quite know what's authentic about
He
it.
gonna have Uzi with Ozzy Osbourne and shit.
Chris Brown is like dope enough. He could do a rock song right now and it'll be a big rock song. Chris Brown dope enough to do a country song and
Rap
somehow it'll
song.
be dope.
Yeah.
Like he is one of those people that's like he can morph into anything, like all the way.
Chris Brown is
Chris was talking to me about gangbanging,
Sammy Davis.
and he sound like a nigga I grew up with in Compton my whole life. He was like, "Gee, on fruit thighs, fool, fool, fruit thighs." That's how fruit niggas say on fruit thighs. He was like, on fruit thighs. Gee, I don't fuck with that old bitch ass nigga on Paru, blood Bompton. First off, he was saying Bompton, but he wasn't saying Bompton. Like the average person be like on Pyru, like they pronounce the I. He knew not to even pronounce the I. He was like on Paru, blood. What the fuck is going on? So Chris Brown might be like one of them niggas that's everything.
He's a day walker.
Yeah, he like everything at once.
Chris
Like,
Brown
I don't
is
know.
hip
So
hop.
I can't really. I'm just being honest. Like, Chris is a unique
He's an
person.
anomaly.
Yeah,
Bad
he's
example.
Are y'all gonna let him in the hip hop gates?
if Chris showed up, yeah, I'd have
I probably would.
Yeah, it's Chris
All right,
Brown.
You can kind of smell
All
it.
right, thank you, man.
You can kind of smell it. I'll give you
My
that.
problem is Chris Brown is all this shit authentically, weirdly.
Thank you.
Like,
Yeah.
I really
Right.
think he's a real Pyru. Like, he'll squabble you down. Like,
He is.
He would too.
So I'm like,
Shit,
I
I believe Chris Brown to
what
get
am I
down.
supposed to say to Chris? Like, whatever, bro. You want to come here out of all the clubs and all the clubs? Welcome, Chris. Give him a drink.
All right. I see G and Joker's
Because it's hard. How do we say it about somebody? Me and Joker, one thing we're gonna agree with is somebody ridiculously talented and dope. He know Chris. Like, we gonna look at Chris like, oh, this motherfucker be flipping and dog.
This is how you know Chris Brown's the most talented man in the world. He didn't melted their hearts. He didn't
Bro,
he ain't got in the hip hop gates.
He was like 15, bro. It's like he had me at Hey Yo. It was like the third single. He had me at Hey Yo. Like, I was like, man, this guy right here, I'll be stuck with him for a long time. He got into it, Rihanna. I didn't care. I was like, whatever. Like, however, all y'all jumped off, I was still like, well, whatever. CB.
That's my last thing. Hey, I gotta know. You gonna let Kanye in?
Yeah. I'm gonna talk shit to him though. But I'm gonna let him in.
I'm just trying to see what G was gonna go with that.
I'm gonna talk shit to him. Like, man, why you saying all this old dumbass shit, bro? Man, I'm just trying to homie. We need to talk before you go up in here. Me and him have to talk. But he in. It's Kanye, bro. Like, you stuck with that.
What if when y'all talk, this nigga was just going on with Kanye shit though? Would you be like,
No, I'm gonna fight him.
That make him more hip hop.
And he going there with a busted lip, black eye, and I be working the front door fucked up. You gonna squabble. I still want to fight Kanye, man. I hate niggas that's that high up.
Man, we got to get that happening. Somebody got to get that.
Shout out to Miss Hummus. Thank you for the $5, Miss Hummus. Old head here. I was always thought that hip hop has 4 elements: MCing, DJing, breaking, and graffiti. Thoughts? It does. And knowledge.
And knowledge.
2 days ago. So
I ain't added. I didn't add it. The OGs added it. OG put that in the beginning. You got to remember the guards. You got to remember the guards was the ones who was there. Knowledge come from the guards.
Yeah.
So,
but it's the elements of street urban culture. It's those things expressed. You express them through those things. So it's not just those things. It's those things with the way the behavior is, the cultural. I'm trying to give it to you the best way I can. You have to. You can't just be MCing about. Trap think you could be a doctor and you rapping about having surgeries on the patient. Be like, that's hip hop.
How we doing this? Trap do not think that.
And then when you leave the doctor's office, you throwing your sneakers untied. You know what I mean? You put your fitted hat on. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go, Trap.
Exactly.
Say it, Trap.
Where
I'm
was
with
this
you.
doctor born and raised? Is the
You know what
question.
I'm saying?
It don't matter where he's born. People, everybody in the ghetto ain't the same. Everybody in Inglewood did not wear Chucks. or Cortez.
Man, we wasn't wearing Chucks in Inglewood, man. What you talking about?
I know y'all had too much money.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we used to make fun of y'all.
We ain't doing that
We used to
shit.
make fun of y'all, rich ass niggas.
Yeah, we ain't wearing no Chucks.
That
nigga.
shit
We
was
wearing
cheap. Nigga, shit
Jordans.
$12. Niggas,
Exactly.
$200 shoe playing over here.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nick. Thank you for the $5. Salute G in the lunch table. Wish, yes sir. Control out delusions, $2. Guy in the back and glasses. Thank you, my man Joker. Joker with 2 R's. Make sure y'all look him up.
Fearless.
Kevin Ali, thank you for the $5. Just because you rapping don't make it hip hop. All rap ain't sonically hip hop. A boundary needs to be established. And me and my boy doing it. Trap is slipping. Trap letting everybody in.
What is? I don't think Trap letting everybody.
Everybody in. All they gotta do is be black and rap.
Y'all niggas ain't let nobody in.
Not true.
Ain't let nobody in with Little in their name.
Nope.
Little niggas, bye, Lil Wayne. Wayne, get up your ass.
No,
up
look,
out
it's
here.
different with Wayne because he was
Your
little,
ass up out
you know,
here.
20
He's one
years
of the
ago.
original Littles.
That's what I'm saying. Like we can't throw him in. He don't even count. Like I'm
He's
like,
talking about all the Little Sense Little
you know what I'm
Wayne.
talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's everybody just
There
trying
be
to
people
emulate.
that ain't even little.
Well, they are.
It be people that ain't even little calling themselves little.
The
Nigga,
talent
you
is little.
average size. Miss Hummus, thank you for the $5. I feel like if you don't have bars, punchline, storytelling, and can't freestyle on site, you ain't hip hop, in my opinion. That's a stringent.
That's
man.
heavy.
You
Huh?
finna kick a lot of people out. Shout out to Jeremy Giussani. Thank you for the $2. Shout out to G Mama. Thank you for
Black
the $20
link.
sticker. I hope you really like it. I enjoyed the lunch table today. Have a blessed weekend. You too. Enjoy.
You
it.
too.
Shout out to Kevin Ali. Thank
Blessed
you. Hey,
weekend.
thanks, Kev, man. I really appreciate today, dog. Thank you, man, for all of the super chats. Thank y'all, all the people that do the super chats that make this thing go further and further and further. We finna invest way more money into it to really take it to another level and bring y'all some really great conversations with great people.
I
We're
got a
not
question.
even about to be doing like interview. We don't have an interview portion on this thing, but we really are about to start having people come in and have some great conversations.
I got a question for you, Glasses.
Sure.
Because I don't, rap or play music, DJ, or do any of those things, I'm not hip hop.
You a funk kid.
What the fuck?
You like a
No.
cameo.
You old.
How did I call him?
You
Oh,
called him a funk kid.
Yeah.
he grew up on funk.
Cameo.
See?
You grew up on hip hop.
And funk and all that old fly shit.
He said you was right before the hip hop.
So it was his choice to be hip hop. He chose if he is. Like me, like our age, we didn't have a choice. It was trap, like
But do I
my age,
have
your
to-
age.
Do I have
We-
to express it though to be hip hop? Do I have to express it through music and all that to be hip hop? Since I come from a street urban
to
culture,
be a hip hop artist.
to be a hip hop artist, okay.
Yeah.
But you don't, if you can still be hip hop and not
Yeah.
express it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just not a hip hop artist.
Okay.
That's what the hip hop artist is what we talking about.
Okay.
Kevin Ali, thank you for the $5. If you're not standing for nothing in your raps, giving a real authentic perspective, or if you're not a lyricist, then you're not hip hop. Woo. Y'all don't want Kevin at the front gate. It's gonna get bad. Kevin, y'all ain't none of y'all getting in. Shout out to Kevin Ali. Thank you for the $20. Man, thank you, Kev, for real, bro. I
Kevin
appreciate
getting in
that.
'cause he's
I just
paying
want to
his way.
support when I'm rich and famous, and I'll send more. Kev, thank you for everything, homie. It ain't
Appreciate
even-
you.
all in all, Natasha, who always
Tasha,
doing it,
appreciations.
everybody who always do it, we really appreciate that. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for $5. Man, K-Way every show too. Thank you, homie. Straight up.
Hey, wait, appreciate you.
To Trap's point, the ATL group Shop Boys made a song called Party Like a Rock Star, and they were called hip hop during the Snap era. Not even disagreeing, but they didn't call themselves rock star. That's why they used the word like.
That
Like.
whole futuristic wave was like that though.
I agree. Like a rock star.
Damn, Glasses made a good point, Trap.
Like.
No, because Lil Wayne called himself a rock star.
Yes, because
I
he
made a good
eventually
point.
tried to become a rocker. You know what Rock did? Slapped him back down. No, you with the niggers. You with them black folks over there.
They walked out Lil Wayne's show.
He tried to put
start
out
playing
that rock shit. They was
music.
like, he tried to put that. I was like,
Yeah.
boy, if you don't pick up a
I did the same
microphone,
thing though too.
Get out of there.
ain't no,
Did the same thing.
no black rock stars.
Yo,
no more.
that damn thing about to
That's
die,
what I
man.
appreciate about Travis and Uzi, because they really have been fighting. The industry has been fighting us gaining control of rock music. They will not finance black rock like that. So I respect people like Uzi, people like Travis, who figured out ways to become rock stars without it being so obvious, so they can avoid people pushing back on what they're doing. That's what I think. Now, how smart they were is different, but that's what I do appreciate about what they're doing. Shout out to Fats. Thank you for the $2. Fats going to hip hop heaven. Love to the panel. That part, Fats. I'll make sure you in there and you get 2 girls. You got a section, Fats. Shout out to Miss Hummus. Thank you again for the super chat, Miss Hummus. $5. We need a differentiation. We need a differentiation between hip hop music and hip hop culture. 2 different things. We call it rap music and hip hop the culture. So yeah, it's look. Exactly, Yato. When Lil Wayne tried to make a rock album, Joker, you know what they said? Get your ass out of here, boy. Get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. That's what they said.
Yep.
Get your ass out of here, coach. But you know what they didn't do? They'd be like, well, you know what? He do like play the guitar. I mean, he did grow up listening. Yeah, they didn't do what y'all did with none of that stuff. They understood. You know what happened when Beyonce tried to make a country album? You know what country did?
Yeah, they were talking reckless.
No. They didn't care. She grew up in a rural area in Texas.
They did not care if she was country.
Like how you just did that with Uzi. Well, Uzi grew up in Philly, so yeah. She grew up in country. You know what they said? Man, if you don't get your ass out of here, that is not no motherfucking country album. Nope. That's what they told her. They didn't care if she grew up country as fuck. And Beyonce country.
So as a person who listened to country and semi like it, Beyonce album was not. When you listen to that shit though, it did not feel country.
Still feel
and also like and then also like.
So you hear Uzi, that feel hip hop, you like, man.
The culture of country too. That's the same thing. It's like the culture of country. Everybody knows she didn't come up doing a million little gigs and shitty little bars in Nashville trying to earn her way for 10 years like most country stars. So they don't respect it. I think they just kind of stepping in there and using the, you know what I mean, using the clout to try to make some money in a different genre. That's a little. I get it. I see why they'd be like, that'd be like if somebody. It's with the underground rap shit. Somebody comes into underground rap, they've been mainstream their whole life, and then they come down to underground and just try to do the shit that we all been through and act like they've been through. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not the same thing. It's like you have to earn your respect in the respective fields and cultures or genres, just like anybody else. So whenever you jump genres without bringing that respect and that reverence, you're always going to get a pushback. So.
And let me recant my statement.
Shout out to
I love Beyonce.
I love Beyonce too. She's dope. I totally why
if
they
Beyonce want to say that's country, that's country. Fucking Beehive. Beyonce, I'm sorry.
But do you respect them country boys? Like, no, sir.
No, I don't respect them. You can't
talk
no shit about
Beyonce. I respect me and Joker. Exactly. Because I respect them country boys. Be like, no.
Yeah, I respect
them. Country was like them Nashville niggas like, no.
Yeah.
You got to at least do 3 or 4 of these. You need to come do some of these clubs, these bars. We need to see it.
Yep.
That's what they told her. We need to live it.
Like, nigga, if I ever did a country album, which I probably will do at some point, I would literally go to Nashville and start like from the, you know what I mean? That would be fun. And I'll play guitar and everything too. I'll kill it. It'd be great.
Beyonce greatest country album of all time.
Nah, hell no.
What was the second greatest country album of all time?
Beyonce on her second album.
It ain't came out.
She both.
When that come out, it's gonna be the second greatest album of all time.
Look, I'm telling y'all, the thing is, I don't want to have to be the gatekeeper for hip hop. I just realized I don't have a choice because nobody else is gonna gatekeep for hip hop.
Nobody gonna goddamn do it. You know what I mean?
Nobody love it enough, dog.
That's the thing. They don't care enough. They're distracted by the bullshit. Focus on the wrong thing.
They want to be friends. They like, man,
it's logically fallacious though, because the authenticity is what made it big enough to be able to get on everybody's radar and become people's favorite shit. So they're like taking the things that made them love it and then going against them, but then still trying to ride for the culture. That's the problem. It's like
King,
nah.
King, you from a place that made grunge rock. What if somebody else tried to come up with grunge rock and it was like, nah, we do grunge rock here?
I don't think King cares.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like Joker. I really don't give a fuck.
Even though
you're not gonna feel if somebody's like, I'm better than Nirvana.
Well, yeah, but King don't do it himself. Even if he came up on it,
but you don't have a connection to that culture.
You like Nirvana?
Yeah. Okay. Foo Fighters, all that shit.
Foo Fighters, my favorite rock group of all time. I love Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters is the shit. That's my shit.
Dave Grohl's drummer too. Fuck that.
Jimi Hendrix, all that shit. Bruce Lee. I'm a Washingtonian.
Dave Grohl might be
Shout
the
out
greatest
Greg
rock artist of all
Bruce
time.
Lee is from Washington?
Yeah, man, Seattle, man. Up in there doing his thing, living there. He buried up there, I think.
Oh wow. Bruce Lee. That's
that's new information. I did not know that.
No, I get more. I would probably get more if they downed, grunge to say theirs is better.
What if they said, yeah, like Uzi did, where like they played a Nirvana track, they like, man, took that shit off.
Well, he can't be playing somebody else's music.
Wait a minute, Uzi said that?
Yeah.
If he played Nirvana,
Uzi said cut that shit up?
You're right.
He was
can't
supposed to
do that.
freestyle. He was at a radio station.
Oh,
and
okay,
they
I know.
played some
Yeah, okay.
classic
Yeah,
hip hop
he can't
shit,
do
and he
that.
was like, they was like,
He can't do
man,
that.
I don't want to rap to this old bullshit. I was
He
like,
can't do
damn.
that. He gotta give
He did
respect.
do
Yeah,
that.
He can't do that.
And it's not a shot. Like, I'm not as hard as Joker. Joker is way more musically. Like,
Militant,
I'm more of a
musically
record.
militant.
Musically
Yeah.
militant, is
And
right,
he's
for sure.
more musically talented.
You
Like,
can't
he's a
talk
real
shit,
musician. I'm a record guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a musician guy like Joker, where he could hear the hats if they the same, the kick if they the same. I can barely hear that. But when it comes to a record, that's all I really care about. So somebody like Uzi, really all I really know, I mean, I've went through his catalog to check it, and I was like, oh, I get it, it's rock. Like, I knew the energy, it's just not good rock. The time it is good rock is crazy. I seen that Down to Earth, bro. I seen that, bro. They hate when brothers connect. They don't get that hip hop bring brothers together. You know what I mean? Like, they don't get it. So they're gonna hate that it connects and shit. But also, it's a lot of people that's upset because they feel like us saying somebody's not hip hop is a slight to them.
How'd
know
you
what I
feel
mean?
about In Living Color when that rock group, black rock group, back in the days?
I didn't listen to rock like that.
They was on.
I didn't listen to no rock, bro.
Yeah, I know. They sing a
I-
CM
I
Call
have
the
some-
Personality was the song they had.
Yeah.
I have never really listened to rock till I was an adult into the music business.
Oh, do you dove back into history and that's how you got into it?
Yeah, that's how I started understanding how important LA was in the rock and roll.
Okay.
Start seeing groups like Metallica, Guns N' Roses. All that's Queen probably would be my favorite at this point.
Once you
Red
did
Hot Chili
that,
Peppers too.
did
Red
you
Hot
have
Chili
a
Peppers is
did
shit.
you have a different respect
I'm
for
a Foo Fighter
music once you did that?
Oh, yeah.
Did you have
Yeah,
a different
yeah.
respect for LA music once you did that?
Well, all of this stuff gave me more of a respect for everything. Like a person like Joker. Like Joker, I just thought he was dope. But then the more I got into music, I was like, oh, damn, this dude is really dope. He could do this and that. Or like anybody, like a Dr. Dre. Like Dr. Dre and Snoop were just niggas around the way that made songs. Like didn't matter how famous. I didn't see them like that until I start learning what it is they represent and what they have to do.
But going into rock music and stuff made you feel that way about hip hop?
Yeah, it definitely makes me respect musicians more. It also made me realize how bad hip hop was as music.
Okay.
Oh man.
With the lack of musicians, maybe?
Yeah, because it is a kind of a thrown together thing. Like it's supposed to be people fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like it's supposed to be the have-nots figuring out how to still make a record. Like the more studying I've been doing, like I always give Trap and everybody from New York shit. No, we can't hear you, Trap, if you're talking.
Where is Trap?
You vanished.
It's in the chat. You vanished and we can't hear you talking.
It's like, where the fuck is Trap?
like I always give Trapping them shit about they don't really appreciate Sylvia Robinson. You know what I mean? They don't really appreciate Larry Smith. They don't really appreciate the era to me pre-Marley Marl. But Marley Marl was special because he's kind of the first producer that started making something out of nothing. The sample game. You know what I mean? And that became a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. And I realized the same thing happened on the West. Like, I've been writing this idea out for like a doc on West Coast hip hop pre-NWA. And you can hear the funk and disco and how it morphed into this electro sound. But man, when Dr. Dre came with NWA and they started figuring out how to make nothing out of something with those break beats, it shaped everything. And then that person became the token centerpiece. So we did the same thing, I guess, to the point. But no, I didn't listen to no rock music growing up. I didn't listen to pop music growing up. I didn't listen to nothing else but hip hop.
See, growing up, we didn't have hip when the first, was no hip hop, was no rap.
Yeah.
When I was young.
Yeah, you was blessed enough to see all
real
black music.
just real musicians.
Yeah, black music.
Period. Real music. But I watched the hip hop era come in. And like you say, it came in, with the lease and stealing because they was stealing people's beats and rapping on them.
Well, I mean,
they was sampling.
One thing is all music does that.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I'm not.
But it fits though. It fits the narrative. They took what they had to
all
make
music
something.
does that. So that's why I'm not hard on hip hop. That's the
You
thing
know?
studying music taught me is all music does that.
Oh yeah.
Ray Charles' first hit record, he stole something from niggas making songs about God and made some old nasty shit about some lady. Ray Charles' first hit record is like that. You know what I mean? So I'm not hard on hip hop for that.
Yeah. But that's hip hop though. But that's the real hip hop back in the days when it started. Niggas was rapping over other people's beats.
Thank you for reminding me. Shout out to Miss Hummus. Thank you for the $5, Miss Hummus. Why do you think old heads with a platform are not defending hip hop and still scared to speak out against Drake and others? We'll finish with this.
I think people are afraid to be canceled.
Yeah, I think they're
old heads are afraid that they're still trying to hold on, and they're scared that if they say the wrong thing, they're going to get canceled by this young group.
Yeah, I think so too. I just think it's fear.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Mullen. Hip hop be taking whole songs and not giving credit though. So do pop music. So does you think Ray Charles gave credit to that song Must Be Jesus when he didn't when he made I Got a Woman. He didn't give credit. Musicians been doing that for a long time. For a long time. All right, we're gonna get up out of here. I think they just scared, Queen. That's what I think. I think they scared. I think they trying to preserve a relationship and possibilities, so they don't want to do that. And I think it's a little disdain for the West Coast. I think that's what it is too. I ain't gonna even lie. No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here. No Ceilings by Glasses Malone YouTube page. Thank y'all for being here. Thank my man Joker. We need to get the likes up a little bit. Can give us a count to 10 right now. If you on YouTube, 10-second count. Hit that like button.
1001, 1002,
like button.
1003,
hit the like button.
1004,
hit the like button, please.
1005,
hit the like button, please.
1006,
hit the like button.
1007,
like button.
1008,
like button.
1009,
like button.
Bingo.
That part. So yeah, they just scared, but it's all good because I'm not scared. So you got one OG that's popping it, and I'm on everything.
But you're not considered an old head, are you?
Hell yeah, I'm the best old nigga there is.
Okay.
This nigga's he's not an old head until you start talking.
I'm
until you start talking.
Yeah,
I'm not
like,
one of these niggas that's trying to be young with these young punks. I'm an old head.
Young punks.
These young
punk.
street punks. I ain't worried about y'all
Thundercats.
slap one of these young street punks upside the head. I'm not trying to be young. I'm not trying to hang on to none of that shit. I'm the OG that you need. I'm like Rodney kicking over them little. I'm all these fake hip hop dudes. I'm kicking over the forts. They live forts in the living rooms.
This man sound like show enough up in here.
You feel me? I'm gonna make them kiss the
Shogun and
Chucks.
Watts.
Hey man,
I'm gonna make them kiss the Chucks.
Don't do so enough like that.
Feel me?
We
All
fight
that.
in here.
So for hip hop St. Peter, for the Archangel Michael of hip hop, my man Coach Trap, we out here, man. We'll see y'all Monday.
I'll
Much
become
love.
Trap before we
All right,
leave.
peace.
I don't know what's wrong with Trap. Hold up. Is
I
that
said, how
Trap?
did I become Trap when you pointed at me and called me Trap?
Trap, you there?
It was in the chat. He vanished.
Trap, your mic is muted if you're not there.
Yo.
There you go.
Oh, you just a voice in the cloud. That's kind of tight.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I had to
That's
listen.
kind of
I gotta
tight. You
figure
just
this
like a
out.
voice in the cloud.
Yeah. Where the clouds are? The clouds ain't in there right there? Yeah, I'm
Oh,
in
no, we
that
need to
cloud
do the
right there.
clouds.
With the cloud right there. Put it right by Joker back there.
Put it right over Joker head, honey. Just
I be
cloud.
sitting right there by Joker, yeah. All right.
I mean, this right here is hip hop heaven.
All
Gotta
right.
do that in
That's
Mr. G. We should
cool.
do that. The whole concept is dope.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's ill. I like that.
So again, one more time for the lunch hour. We'll see y'all Monday, noon, same place, same time. Much love to y'all.
Have a good weekend.